We came a long way, but we made it. Episode 13. This signifies 13 weeks of getting in front of a computer or camera. Fucked up, but it's okay. Getting in front of camera and talking about shit that we be going through every single week since December 7th, y'all. So I want to appreciate that. Clap it up, you know what I'm saying? Episode 13. I'm your host, Rome, with the Zany.
Yeah, Duratio back over here.
And, you know, I'm going to keep it going. We have a special guest. And I'm going to do the special introduction on who this person was to me. How I'm going to introduce this person. What's the image I have of them? This person next to me. Through my whole life, he's a year older than me, right? So if I factor that in, he was good at sports, so you got to factor that in. And that all came to the conclusion of cool guy. I'm not even going to lie, bro. Like growing up and doing things, I looked at him like a figure of like cool, like, you know what I'm saying? Like style points, cool, like, you know, it's like cool, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's that
part
person.
Of the cool group.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like he was cool. Like he had that persona from my head. I had that persona of him from the sports, how he dressed, the way he talked, the laid back, like he was a chill, cool guy. And I had that in my head, and I'm glad he's able to come on here and talk, and we could cipher out what he be going through in his head, how he think. But phenomenal athlete, you know what I'm saying? Great person. And from growing up playing football, like I started playing football early, and he was a year early, he started playing too. And he just had that awe about him, and I was in awe. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I can let him say his name right here.
Appreciate it, bro. Kendrick Bond, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it for having me, Ron.
You know what I'm saying? His last name Bonds. Who cooler than James Bond? Kendrick Bonds. Like, come on now. Like, what? How you guys doing today?
Good, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing amazing. Fantastic.
I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, bro. Had a long day.
What got you so tired, man?
Yeah.
I sat at Walmart for about 4 hours straight.
Waiting
for an oil change.
Oil change, Walmart.
How much? So let me ask you this. You sat at Walmart for an oil change.
Mm-hmm. I already know what you about to say.
What was the discount? Like, what made that Walmart, like, what made it worth it to sit 4 hours?
I didn't even know Walmart had oil change.
I got asked to go. It's in Turlock.
Okay. So you didn't pay nothing. You was just
riding along.
Yeah, I was there.
So you got kidnapped.
I
really?
drove though.
Oh shit.
I was told to go.
Oh, it wasn't asked.
Can you go do this for me?
Oh, okay.
Okay. I got
so was it an actual? Could you have said no, or was it an order?
I said no. I was like, I gotta shoot a podcast. He was like, what time is it? I said 6. He was like, you got time? It was like 1:30 when I went.
Oh, okay.
And it's 6 right
If it was 5 o'clock, would you have left? I mean, the oil change didn't happen.
It wouldn't happen.
No, I'm asking. Would you have left? Like, say you're waiting.
Oh, if I was there?
Yeah, you still didn't get your oil change and it's 5 o'clock. Would you have left? Or would you have sat there and risked missing the podcast?
They only had like an hour till they closed after that.
If I got there at 1:30 and it's 5, I'm staying, bro.
Well, I
ain't come here for nothing.
Well, the thing is, they kept telling me, it was like, oh, we got you after that car. It's going to be like an hour 30. It was like, all right, it's good. Waited like an hour 30, right? And then nigga came back to us. And no, other bro went on break or something like that. Dude kept telling us, hey, we got you like this long. And he went on break or something. Some other dude was like, oh, we can't take you because da-da-da-da-da. And we was like, whoa, hold on. What you mean you can't take it? We've been waiting for like an hour and 30. You tripping. Yeah. And then,
so this is 3 o'clock right here.
Yeah, about 3 o'clock. And we sitting there chatting for heck long. Like, hold on. And then my auntie was with me. She's like, oh, get the manager. Like, yeah, that's what she said. Get the manager. And started chatting with the manager. He's like, all right, we got you right after this car. We 2 people had emergencies or something like that. That's why we low. It was like, whatever, we got you right after this car. And shit, it ended up being like another hour 30 wait.
Okay. At least you got it done.
Yeah, at least you got it done.
Yeah, at least you got it done.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, at least you got it done.
You didn't go there for nothing.
Yeah, no, and that's what's unfortunate about that is you had to go.
Yeah.
I didn't think
it was gonna be that long though. You know, I thought it was gonna be a quick little oil change, come back.
That shit
never again.
Yeah, bad rep. Yeah, that's
never
a bad
again.
rep. I would never go.
It's all
not to that one. I'd rather do it myself. That's what I said. I started busting it down myself.
Yeah, you should have just did that from the jump.
Yeah.
It's all good.
He was being lazy. Nah, I'm playing. He wasn't even thinking like that, huh? He wasn't even thinking of doing an oil change. But I want to ask. I really want to ask this, right? Because this podcast signifies something special. This is the last week of February. So we could do a 2-month check-in on 2025.
Okay.
Let's start with the special guest. Let's ask, how was your January?
Okay.
And then how was your February? Because you guys, we ain't hear about your January.
Yeah. Okay. My birthday in January.
Oh, yep. It's like 2 days after mine, right? The
Yeah.
12th. Yep.
It's the 8th.
Oh, the 8th. So 2 days before
Yours,
mine. The 10th.
Yeah, okay.
The 10th.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah. My birthday was in January, so we started off the year smooth. My girl, she actually threw me like a surprise party.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hold on. Before we go any deeper on that, was you really surprised?
I ain't gonna lie. I was surprised, bro, because she took me out to eat, right?
Uh-huh.
Me and my daughter. She took us out to eat. We ate, we had a good time. Went to
Where'd y'all go?
This Mexican spot is called La Paria.
Where's that at?
It's in Modesto.
I said Mexico.
Nah. I wish it was in Modesto.
Yeah,
she took me there. We had some good food.
Uh-huh.
Towards the end of the meal, I was like, I'm ready to go. Like, I want to go lay down.
Yeah. You was tired?
I was tired, yeah, after that food. I just wanted to go chill.
On your birthday?
On my birthday, yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, actually, I think it was like a couple days before. It was like the week before my birthday. She celebrated. I think
Early celebration.
if I can't remember right.
Why the early celebration?
Because I think my birthday was on like a weekday,
Oh, okay.
and I was at work. I had to go to work. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we celebrated it early. After we done eating, we went home. We was on the way home. I was like, I'm tired. I just want to go lay down, like go lay up, go cuddle up. You feel me? We get to the crib. We walk in. I just see people there. I'm like, what? Like, what's going on? Like, they had her and my mom like decorated the whole thing, like everything, balloons, like little snacks and stuff. So I walk in, I'm like, what the hell? My partner's there, I'm like, what the like?
They do the confetti.
No, it wasn't confetti. It was just balloon. It was just hella decorated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was like, damn.
I like the confetti though. They just smacking in your face.
Nah,
shit!
Yeah,
Flashes, hella flashes and shit.
Yeah, but I was really surprised though, and like it was a good time. I appreciate her for doing that. I was really surprised, like genuinely, I was surprised.
Was that your first surprise birthday?
That was my first surprise party. Bro.
Okay.
My first surprise party.
If you had to use another adjective, you probably got the adjective already, but how would you describe that, the adjective?
It was shocking, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
It was really shocking, because I was genuinely surprised. And like, I just thought we just finna go to the crib, lay down. I'm cool with that. Like, I just like laying down, chilling, cuddling. Yeah, and then she brought us a whole different level.
You know what I'm saying? Dumb relationship. Now, I got to ask the ratio. What was your adjective for your surprise birthday party? Because he had one too.
He had one too?
Yeah. It was surprising. Simple as that.
It was? Did you know?
It was surprising. Well, I kind of knew it after we was all hanging out and shit. So I kind of knew it.
So you got
it was like a halfway surprise party. It was my 21st.
Oh, okay.
I was with him, a couple other homies.
Yeah.
It was all burning, whatever. That was a funny day. Whatever. But and we ended up sliding back to my house. Really, how I knew it was a bunch of cars. I'm pretty aware. So I was a bunch of cars. I'm like, okay. Boom. Go in the house and everybody was there. It was simple.
I mean, you got it late. So we did a good job here. Basically, the friends did a good job. The friends did a good job. The cars sold it. They should have said park away.
Yeah. That's the key though. That's what happened to me. Yeah. I didn't see nobody car because they parked far away from where I was. So so that's the key right there. Because if you see their cars, you're gonna be like,
One thing I didn't know the car. It was just an extra amount of cars. I'm like, there's hella cars over here. It was on my birthday. It was literally my birthday.
Okay. Yeah, it was good though.
Yeah, it was good.
That's good, bro.
No, that's dope. See, I had a surprise birthday party for my 21st too.
Oh yeah.
Everybody had a surprise party.
Mine was a surprise. I knew. Somebody told me, bro. They told me.
They spoiled it.
I mean,
who told you?
Kawhi told me. And you just know, bro. Like, I'm not just going to Modesto.
Yeah.
On my birthday.
Yeah, to the house.
Yeah, randomly. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it wasn't a usual coincidence. Like, it wasn't like hey, we finna go here, we finna go to the movie for your birthday. Let me just stop by the house to pick some shit up.
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to lift this for me. They could have did it like that and made it more like.
So they made it too obvious.
They made it way too obvious. They made it way too obvious. Like you just come over here. You know what I'm saying?
Just
tell them come over here.
They got to plan that better, bro.
Yeah, they did. But I appreciate the sentiment.
For sure.
So it was. I still had a blast. So as y'all say, it's a blast.
For sure.
I just seen the video from that day.
Yeah, I got drunk. That was the first time I ever got drunk.
What?
Yep.
Wait, what year was? Oh, 21st. Okay,
Yeah, the 21st. 21st birthday was the first time I got absolutely drunk, like falling through doors
wasted,
drunk.
Like
nah, not blackout.
Okay.
But like where I lost bodily control, low key.
Yeah, I hate that, bro.
Really?
Like, I don't like not feeling like not knowing what I'm doing. Like I can't really control. I don't know. Cause that shit happened to me one time. I went camping and my partners. We got toe up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like dark, clear, buzz balls, like mixing everything, bro. I damn near blacked out on the beach.
Okay.
Yeah. It was bad, bro.
So let me switch it then. Let me switch the thought process.
For sure.
You ain't like the point of the blackout, or did you like it? Because I'm trying to figure out where your thread line is.
I didn't like damn near the stage of blacking out.
Okay, I ain't never been that far.
Okay, yeah.
I don't even know what that feels like.
Oh, yeah.
I just went straight to sleep though. Like,
okay.
I wasn't throwing up, but I just went straight to sleep. But it's just that shit just hit me like so fast.
What is that? How could you explain that to somebody like me?
If I could explain what I was feeling, so it's just basically you just don't have any like awareness of like your peripherals, your balance, nothing. Like
whoa,
even like nothing. Like just you can't even keep yourself up.
What?
Like I promise you, that's how I was feeling. I couldn't keep myself up. Like I was stumbling. Like somebody had to carry me.
Imagine having no control over your body.
No control over your body. Bro.
None.
That's scary.
None.
Like
that's
scary.
I had fun.
That's scary.
Fun blackouts. The only blackouts I had was fun, bro.
That's
the
scary,
first time I got drunk, I blacked out. Hella shots of Henny. Hella shots at a wedding. Oh my God. I remember being blacked out. I got videos from that night. I was in the bathroom recording myself like,
that's when you know you're gone, bro.
Yeah, no. The most I got was when we celebrated our 100,000 views. That's the most drunk I probably got.
Oh, that's something to celebrate.
That's
something to celebrate.
And he wasn't even there, bro. He couldn't get in the club.
Where's y'all at?
Oh yeah.
We was at Palladium.
Okay.
He a dangerous man. He stayed dangerous.
Bro.
They ain't let him in the club.
My boy banned from Palladium.
No, I didn't get banned.
Oh, okay.
No, I ain't banned.
They got you on the wall. Like, do not let in.
No, I could go in.
He could go in. That was a one time, but it was unfortunate because we celebrated together and then we got separated.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So
it ended up being all right though.
It was fun, but he wasn't able to get the experience in the club though. I was going crazy.
Hey,
cranking though.
I'm already knowing.
I was going crazy. Like I got to a point where I felt like I was floating. I feel like Casper the Ghost in that bitch.
And see, it's just something about being that drunk in public. I don't know if I could do it, bro.
I don't like being that
because I don't. It's just like when I'm around people I don't know, and like in a public setting, especially like a club, like I gotta be on my P's and Q's. You feel me? So I don't want to get to a point where I can control myself or like control people like my partners that I'm with.
Ooh.
Because you never know, bro. You in public, some shit might pop off in the club. Like you might have to protect yourself. And if you blacked out, how you gonna do that?
No, you can't.
You can't.
You can't.
So that's why I
feel like that's what makes it fun.
No.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, listen to this. Listen to this. I was listening to one of my people I met on stream. And he was telling me about all his crazy ass stories. Them stories don't come from being hella rational. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
You're right.
But we live in a dangerous situation. You may get killed.
You live in a dangerous world.
Especially nowadays,
You may get
bro.
killed.
But you can't rely on something like that to have fun. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, do you really want to, I need to drink just to turn up?
Now, don't put that on me. I'm not that person.
I'm
just pointing it out. Yeah, I'm pointing it out.
My bad. Yeah.
No. It wasn't no offense. I'm just trying to shift the blame. It ain't me.
Let
me set the context. It's not.
I don't drink to have fun.
Yeah, that's not how I maneuver.
For
my first. That's not me. But let's observe the mentality. What is the difference between smoking to be happy and turning up to be like drinking to have fun? Like there's something holding them back, I would say, in their life.
Okay.
For them to need to, if they have to say that, there's something going on in their life where they can't genuinely just have fun.
You right?
Yeah.
Or they have a shell. That's still a personal thing.
It could be.
You know what I'm saying?
That may be something that helped them get out of their shell.
Yep.
To reach a different level of maybe like social, being social,
or being they self,
or
with people they don't know.
Exactly. Yeah, because you might be shy, you might be reserved around people.
Yeah, but once you get that liquor in you, once you get that, you hold what? I hear so many times they say, when I get that liquor, my words flow differently.
Right. You feel loose. You're more confident.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You're less careful. You just.
But what that did to me though, personally, because I had them experiences where it's like, oh my God, like this liquor turned me to a beast. Like I'm just doing this, but I didn't like that gap. That who I was there showed me who to be sober. Like I shouldn't need that to get to there.
You're right.
That's
so. How do you work on that? What do you do?
I think I challenge myself.
Okay, so you try to step out of your comfort zone.
Yes.
Okay.
I see where drunk me was excelling in. He had less inhibition, so he had less fear of just going up and talking to whoever he wanted to talk to.
Okay.
He was more goofy, but probably that's a drunk goofy, but more funny. I guess you could put it in that sense. It was more funny and had more of a less worried.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when he's in that moment, he's in that moment.
Yeah. So you want to feel like that all the time? That's what you're saying?
No. I want to be able to control that. I want to be able to feel like that when I want to feel like. When I'm in that setting, I don't want to need the drink to feel like that.
I feel you. Now, how about you though? Because you more like reserved and quiet.
Yeah, I barely drink at the club. I drink. I know my limit. Simple as that. Once I hit
last episode, let me cut you up. Last episode, he said I needed more drink in me to go with the red hair chick.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. But
let's
that's
talk
why
about that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
It was in the club. That's why I don't like drinking that much.
Okay.
I don't like drinking that much.
But what I'm saying is the disparity. You said that for you to be able to get this done, you needed more alcohol.
Yeah.
I'm pointing that out.
It's the same thing. Is this what you talking about?
So I didn't. Oh, I don't want to.
Okay.
It's not that.
You don't want the chance.
It ain't that serious. Yeah, it ain't that serious.
Okay.
Oh,
that's good. As long as
I ain't gonna break.
You're
I
not
ain't
itching.
gonna get hella drunk because man, I really need to talk to him.
Nah. Okay. That's good.
No, it ain't that serious.
That's good. That's good. I feel like that's good because some people it's like an itch, like they need it. But with you like
you serious?
Not me. I'm just talking about.
I mean, like
serious
really out there.
Yeah, like if you want to go out, like I need some drink, or like I need to smoke.
Really?
Hell
yeah. Hell yeah.
100%.
That's good with him because he feel like he don't. Like,
but I don't be on.
Serious.
Like he be on. You know what I'm saying? He be going. I mean, not like that, but he be like.
Yeah, explain that so they can know.
He be talking to he likes talking to a lot of people. Drummond's a talcative person. I'm not talkative. I'm a wallflower.
But it's not a bad thing though.
No, it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying he's a talkative person. He likes talking to new people. I'm a wallflower type. I'm just chilling.
Yeah, okay.
Chilling, yeah.
So you an extrovert, you an introvert.
Yeah, we figured that out last episode.
Okay.
Point blank.
I'm the smug. I go outside and smug. Fuck all the drinking.
Don't.
It's two different people.
Yeah,
that's cool.
What you mean by that? Like, two different people. No. Before you even say that, throw that out the window. What are you?
I feel like I'm an introvert. Off the rip.
Then let's throw it back. Because you're in a relationship now.
Yeah.
When you was single.
Yeah. Even before then.
Oh, okay. I can just tell from talking to him.
I was an introvert for sure because like I don't really like starting conversation. Even with like just anybody. You know what I'm saying? Just like going out of my way to just be hella social. Like I don't really got that in me.
Okay.
Now I feel like I was really social because I played a lot of sports. So I had hella teammates. I played hella sports, hella teams. So it's just like
that's the only reason I knew him.
Yeah, it's like natural for me to get along with people because you build that camaraderie within a sport, within a roster, you feel me? So it was easy. But I'm just talking about like outside of like the football setting. Or like basketball sports,
a team
setting.
Type of,
I don't really go out of my way to really talk to. That's why like all my friends are really just from sports I play with.
Oh, well, they missing out. You know what I'm saying? They missing out on a great person.
Hey, I appreciate it,
if you see him, talk to him.
I appreciate it.
He got a great personality. He missing out.
Hey, but
so,
it's just,
but basically, let's hone in on the subject. The alcohol. Let's point out the itch. Cause I don't know.
It's the same as any other addiction, brother.
Yeah, facts.
Same as any other addiction.
I just seen a little video on addiction too. So they just like so basically what I pointed out with
the way it make
the drunk Jerome, that Jerome right there is saucy.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to make the sober Jerome that Jerome, they just gonna depend on the alcohol to keep making them that.
Yep. That's what it is.
That's crazy.
But some people like being out their body as well.
Yeah. Some people just
that little feeling, that little buzz feeling.
Yeah.
Where you don't feel completely yourself.
But ain't that the same as what I just said? No. What's the difference?
The difference is you got that alcohol feeling, the physical feeling.
But hold on.
Not the mental part, like he's more outgoing now. There's more fun.
No. The the alcohol feeling as in like a. Could you explain that in different words? What he trying to say?
Like they're drunk. You're not drunk if you just switch off, turn that switch off. Now I'm a funny, goofy guy. How you're saying you wanted to be. Mm-hmm. You're not drunk. No, that's what I'm saying. Oh, you just they want to be drunk. Simple as that.
Oh, he's just saying. Excuse me.
Like me,
like.
But there's a reason why you want to be that though. Like, let's say for instance, let's point out what you say with
the drunk feeling feel good.
It's
not because of the emotion. Maybe
that's what
happy
I'm saying.
Emotion. Happy emotion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a reason why you just want to be that. All right, we back. The audio died, but we gonna get back to it. So we was talking about it's just an addiction, and that shit is insane to me. And I get what you're saying. Like, they just like the way it like to make them feel.
Yeah. Some people just feel like it's just natural.
Yeah.
Like, you don't think about it. It's just like a natural thing for you to just do that in order to feel that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that shit crazy to me.
Yeah. Without even thinking, bro.
Yeah, that's it. I feel like that's
an addiction.
Yeah, that's
an addiction. Simple as that.
That shit is crazy.
It's an anchor.
Yep.
No, that shit is crazy.
That shit is crazy.
Like, just like the reason why I say it's crazy. Let me expand on that. I say it's crazy because I seen the animation of a bird. The bird was running down a road, and then the bird seen this golden orb, right? That's the substance. Mm-hmm. It'll run to the orb, it'll look at it, examine it, go around it. Then it took the orb, like it pecked it and it absorbed the orb. Mm-hmm. And then the nigga started flying.
Mm-hmm. See?
Came back down. Yeah. They started running again. Mm-hmm. But that run ain't the same as that fly. So I see what you're saying through that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you normal, but then when you take that substance... Yeah. It like enhanced you. And what's crazy is it's like they don't point out the reasons why it feels enhanced. Or is it just a mental?
It's just mental.
It's just a mental thing.
Mental, yeah.
That shit crazy.
It's like dopamine.
Alcohol don't do that to me.
That's good.
Alcohol
you don't want it.
No substance does that to me.
Yeah, you don't want to have to depend on that to feel some type of way or want to feel some type of way.
Yeah, that shit is crazy to me. Like,
that shit is crazy, bro. I mean, like over the years, I stopped drinking as much, bro.
So you used to drink a lot?
I wouldn't say a lot, but a little more than I do now.
What does that look like?
Well, it was just when I first went off to school.
Okay.
You know, away. I went to first school I went to was after JUCO was in Minnesota. Uh-huh. So I was away in a town
in the cold too.
In the cuts, nothing out there, bro. Uh-huh. So I was just trying to find like a little party to go to and just turn up, you know, and just getting that college experience. Mm-hmm. So drinking come with it.
I want to know the frequency though.
I'll say like, I ain't gonna lie, for like that first month of the end of January and to March, damn near like every weekend.
That's not bad.
Yeah, ain't too bad.
That's not bad.
You don't think that's bad?
No. I don't think that's
not
bad.
Every day. Hell no.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Every Tuesday.
I just say every
Thursday
weekend.
to Sunday.
Thursday through Sunday.
Every weekend. I'll say that.
And you saying blacked out or just
no. Just like tipsy, drunk.
Okay.
Yeah. Not blacking out.
Yeah, I definitely got it. Chill out.
But now I feel like it's just occasionally.
But you only did that for a 2 month period.
It was like
it wasn't even that bad.
It wasn't that bad. Yeah. And it's just when I came home, whenever I linked with my homies, like every 2-3 months.
Mm-hmm. That's not bad.
Yeah,
so you ain't really had a drinking phase.
Hell no.
Oh, okay. Why you say that's emotion?
Because like
you said, hell no, like the feeling that. You know what I'm saying?
Because now that shit kind of disgusts me. I hate the feeling because it make me feel so bloated.
Oh,
like drinking alcohol.
Uh-huh.
So now it's just I don't really do it as much. Yeah, I just feel hella unhealthy, bro. I just don't do it as much.
What about you?
What, with alcohol?
But look, we talked about the drinking period, like the phases. How frequent were you drinking? What's the most frequent you drunk?
Mm-hmm. It was a while back, like 3 times a week. Beers though, I like beers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not a beer type of guy. Yeah.
Oh, you a beer type of dude?
Yeah.
3 times a week. How many times a month though? And for how long that lasts?
That's still like a cool couple months, like 2 months. The super beer phase like that.
So what got you into that though?
Ooh, that's a good question. Damn, his was partying. That's a good question. Why did you do it? Oh, that's a good question. Hold on.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't know.
Like,
I just like beer. I started getting into beer before that. Okay. A little bit before that. Yeah. And then I just like, it was a phase. I'm telling you, it was a phase where I was just beer, like after work. Mm-hmm. It was beers a lot. It was a lot of beers. A lot of beers.
So you don't know why you just
not hella.
So
I
you
don't
just-
get
so you
drunk
just-
off of beers, but I just like the little buzz.
So you
One
just
beer be
so you
cool.
just addicted.
I mean, I
To the
wasn't
feeling.
addicted.
To the
I
feeling.
wasn't.
You say you like the buzz.
I did like it.
Three
I
times a
don't
week?
need it like daily.
How many beers did you drink? Because one beer ain't really.
Yeah,
No,
that
one beer
ain't
is cool.
nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you was only
Oh,
drinking
one
one
beer.
beer.
One beer?
Oh, I'm cool off that.
Okay.
I just need a little buzz.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
that's not bad.
for
You know, that little talkative mode when you
Yeah.
drink that one. That's how I felt.
And that goes back to what we was talking about.
Yeah,
He
that's what I'm
like that
saying.
steak. He
Yeah,
like that
that's
steak. He
yeah.
like that steak.
And I'll just get talkative.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like that
No.
steak. So you did like it
Get
then.
him out his
I
shell.
did.
Yeah.
It was cool. I liked it. Yeah. I mean, I don't like that because that ain't me. I don't really like talking to people. Like I can do it when I'm with people. If I'm with y'all, if I just drink a beer, I'll
And that gap is what fascinates me. How I perceive that gap and how I don't know who's regular and who's minority and who's majority, but to me, that's not regular to be. So how I perceive it is like, ooh, I could be this. Let me do what I can to become this. He said, I get out my shell. Like, you know there's a shell, but then you needed the alcohol to break it. Like, you couldn't manually break the shell just to
Yeah.
break the shell.
Remember you told me about, I ain't gonna put it on the spot, that one person you said she'll take a shot of the heme in the morning just to make her get her day started. Remember?
I don't know.
That's the
What's
same
the letter?
thing.
What's the letter that girl start with? Just say the name. I'm gonna bleep it out.
Remember you told me that?
Yeah, she
You'll
did.
take a shot.
Yeah.
That's just the same thing. Just
Yeah.
get her going. Fool.
Yeah.
Get out the shell.
That shit is
Like
not. That's
a
not.
day started.
I think that.
Day
That is
started.
not good. I don't think that is good.
Oh, I'm gonna say I don't know if she did it every day, but I remember
Every
you said
day,
something like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, no, I don't think
No.
that's good.
I think you said like when
so
she
either.
Cause I
had
didn't
days
know
where
who
she had to
you
go
was
talk to a lot of people.
Yeah, she'll have to do that to talk to people. Yeah,
Yeah.
she'll have to do
That's
that.
what I'm
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
so to for that shit like he was talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
That's
that shit.
for me though.
Yeah.
My normal is shit. I have a deficient.
Yeah, so you just say, oh well, now I gotta start talking to him.
Now let me work on that
Yeah.
instead of like, ooh, this I become this.
Yeah, yeah,
if I
yeah.
do this,
I feel you.
let me just keep doing this and being this, doing this and being this.
Because you don't even need that.
You know what I'm saying? You
need
don't.
that, yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
But if I had that mindset, I would have just been like, let me just keep drinking because that's who I'm gonna be.
Yep.
Yeah.
Instead of like, let me try to be that without this.
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
But there ain't nothing wrong with this life. You know what I'm saying? Live how you want to live.
Yeah. For sure.
Who mindset do you think is more popular? Mine or the one like how we was talking about with the ratio?
The ratio.
mine,
for
yeah,
sure.
for sure, 100%.
Cause it's just like we said, like you need it to do something.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good when you depend on it for something. That's not good.
Hey, you go to the club, how many people you think gonna be drunk?
Hella.
The majority.
Everybody,
Yeah,
damn
yeah,
near.
yeah.
Same reasons why you said make you feel good.
Now, one thing I do though is I celebrate,
Yeah.
and because I'm so disciplined, I'll let loose and drink.
That ain't nothing wrong with that.
Celebration drink.
Because you,
Okay.
like you said, you so disciplined, so you
Yeah.
know how to control yourself.
Yeah.
You know how to get on yourself.
Yeah.
So it ain't nothing wrong with celebrating every now and then.
No,
Yeah, celebrating the hard
actually,
work.
You can't say that. Yeah, you are disciplined. You can say that. You are disciplined with like, you ain't gonna just drink on a random Tuesday.
No,
but when
never.
you celebrate,
Never.
this boy going to drink
When he
and
go,
drink
he
and
go
drink.
all out.
That boy want to
Yeah,
drink.
yeah.
That
As
boy
long
want
as
to
you
go.
stay safe, bro. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I don't get blacked out though. That
Nah.
sounds crazy.
Nah,
Nah,
but
that's
you be drunk. Nah,
That's-
can't drive drunk.
Yeah,
For
I do.
sure.
We can't drive.
sure.
I cannot.
Sure.
Don't get behind that wheel.
Yeah, nah, do not.
At all.
Don't
I'll
let
go to
him.
sleep.
Nah,
I'd rather
don't
go to
let him.
sleep.
For sure, nah.
I'd rather just
Don't-
go to sleep. I wouldn't
don't
even
let
risk it. I wouldn't even risk it because it'd be
It
like
ain't
that.
worth it.
I remember that. He made me drive a couple times.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Bro, I couldn't
That
do
one night
it.
was funny. One night we were seeing lights and we started laughing at it. Oh my god, we was
man.
fried.
He was high.
You was dying laughing. You
I
was
feel like that was a dangerous drive.
that was a dangerous drive. I was probably like 4 shots in, at least 4 shots in.
Yeah.
But I know my limit. I know 5 shots. After 5 shots, I can't
We
drive.
not condoning.
We don't- yeah,
none
don't
of
drive.
that.
Don't
We
drink
ain't
and drive.
condoning
Never mind.
None of that.
I didn't drink.
Yeah.
Or
Stop
smoke.
it. Live you learn. Live you learn, bro.
Did you, were you,
You talking to me?
yeah, I'm talking to you.
Okay.
Drinking and driving, was that a no-go or you did that?
Nah, that's a no go.
Okay.
Nah, I didn't do that.
What did you do? Ubers?
I wasn't the one driving. So
Ooh.
my partner, I would ride with him.
Okay.
And then you feel me, I'll get tipsy, whatever.
How did you feel when they drunk
Hey,
and you was in the car and they was gonna drive?
I'm like, I'm gonna be uneasy about it, but
Did that happen? Did you run into that?
oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that should happen. Cause I
Okay.
mean, it's not good, but sometimes it's inevitable. Like
everybody,
I ain't gonna walk home, but you know, we'll chill out in the car. You feel me for a couple hours. Try to sober up a little bit, and then make sure bro was straight. Not condoning that either, but I mean. It's better than
yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah,
it's just what it is. It's just what happened. But
no, that's facts.
I mean, shit.
Don't do that. Though.
Nah, for sure. Nah,
what would you advise him to do?
Have a DD.
Have a DD. Just have somebody you know that ain't gonna do nothing.
Oh, okay.
For sure. And somebody you could trust though, cause I don't know. Sometimes a nigga be like, oh, my bad, you can cuss?
Yeah.
All right. Sometimes a nigga be like, oh, I'm finna DD, I'm not gonna drink. Once they step in the function,
they
stay. You like, nigga, what you?
Yeah.
Supposed to? Yeah. So just make sure you get somebody you can trust, bruh.
Yeah.
Like that you know is gonna stay sober. So don't drink and drive.
I'll do that to test somebody too. The ABDD.
Yeah.
See how much discipline they got.
Yep. That's a good one too.
That's easy.
Yeah, that's.
What you mean that's easy?
I can drive anytime. Yeah.
So he gonna be taking shots with you.
I know. Like I said, I know my limit. If I know I'm driving, 2 shots is all I'm going. I'm cool off of that.
Okay, look, we went on a little tangent with the alcohol right there.
Yeah, alcohol.
He last thing we spoke on was January. He had the surprise B-Day party. What was the adjective you would use to describe January? Just one adjective.
I feel like I'ma just say happy, bro.
That's dope.
I'ma just say happy.
That's amazing to start the year off.
Yeah, because my daughter got my daughter.
Yeah.
And my birthday. You feel me? So that's just always a happy time.
Yeah.
You know.
What about February?
February right here. I would just say
standards
hard working.
Ooh.
Hard working.
Let's get into that. Why?
Hard working. Just cause, man, I'm just trying to just make some bread. I'm gonna just say hard working, bro.
Okay.
Cause shit, I'm just putting in overtime, just trying to make some bread.
To get that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to get that, you know what I'm saying? So,
okay.
Shit gonna be enjoyable.
Yeah.
You know me? But I just say that. It was just hard working, bro.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't heard nothing about Black History Month all month.
Oh my God.
Like,
not a damn
even
thing.
in the media, like
I damn near forgot.
Bruh, that's what I'm saying. So
I've been intentional about it. I decided to, when I was like, February, I don't know nothing about black people. So, and you know what's cold-blooded about this? I used AI, right, to ask about, like, black people, African Americans in this society, right? Yeah. They gonna give me nothing but slaves. Like it didn't go, our history didn't go nothing past since we got ported over here.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know, what do I look up?
Well, before that? Yeah, I don't know.
Probably ask your dad.
For real, like,
Africa,
we just slaves?
1500.
That's all they look
That's all we are?
Look up 1400 Africa.
Yeah, see. How was y'all's February, though? What would y'all say? A word to describe.
But you go first.
Just chill.
Just chill?
Yeah.
That shit been chill?
It's all chill.
Why?
I ain't been doing nothing. Chilling.
Okay.
Shooting podcasts.
Now,
working?
Barely.
Yeah.
How has that... When you describe a month as chill, right? Is that a positive on your life or a negative or a stagnant?
It's been positive mentally.
Talk about it.
I've been chilling. Like when I say chilling, like chilling with the dogs, take the dogs on a walk, 30, 40 minute walk sometimes.
Okay, so getting your mental right.
Yeah.
What damaged it?
Nothing. Nothing. I don't think. Shoot.
Well, like you said, you gotta get it right. If it ain't right, it's wrong.
I was just saying. Yeah, it was just been a chill. Simple as that. It wasn't like I'm not healing. It's just chilling.
A good mental month.
Yeah.
That's a win, though.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely a dub. It's definitely a dub. It's more so like for somebody to say that though, it's like get your mental right. Like something had to be off.
I feel.
Is that you think so or no? I'm tripping.
Nah, I think it's just how you look at it. Because when he said just been chill, you brought up is that positive or negative?
Yeah.
So some people might take it in a negative way, but
True.
He over here like it was a win for me because I got my mental right. I've been cool. I've been chilling. So it just depends on how you want to take it.
Yeah. Now, what is the? You say it's a positive. What's the positive effects look like? Let's hear it.
Like I said, I've been chilling, happy.
Okay, so you more happier.
Yeah, I'll say so.
So you happier than last month?
Than last month? Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, I would say so. It's not very definitive.
Yeah, I mean,
why is it vague? Like,
so the way my memory work, I smoke a lot, y'all. The way my memory work is like I don't remember fully like how happy I was last month. I gotta really like sit here and think about it.
Now let me ask you this: then, if you can't remember last month, at what age do you forget? In the sense of like, where did you stop? Like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like memory wise.
Bro, when I say my memory is fucked, and I don't want to say blame it all on smoking. Cause I've been in an accident. That's what I really messed it up. But I remember like
CTE.
I remember a lot of my childhood. All my childhood I remember, but I swear to God, I was just talking to my uncle. I was burning with my uncle. He was like, "Hey, you remember at the house, it was a Mustang in the garage. And when you was in high school," I'm like, "No, bro, I do not remember that. I swear to God, it was a blank memory. I swear they say we had a Mustang in the garage."
That shit don't scare you, bro?
A little bit. I was like, "Whoa."
You only what, 24?
Yeah.
23?
Yeah, but everything behind that I can remember. Like I remember like times when I was 5 years old, like times when I was 6. I remember hell stuff.
So some stuff you just don't remember.
Just some stuff is just blanks.
I got CTE, bro.
No, you definitely do.
You got into an accident too?
I have gotten into an accident.
But this doesn't pinpoint that though. Let's be a little more examinating on that.
Let's listen.
Is it only for that age? Like that's high school, like so 17, 16, 15, 14.
You gotta think, Jerome. It's my memory. I'm not gonna know. I won't remember.
I don't remember shit.
So what do you? So the ways I'm trying to point out is it young adult you don't remember? Because you obviously remember child. And,
No, I remember young adult. I remember from 5. I was in boob. 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'm just trying to pinpoint where that blank hit. Like I feel like you should know that.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. That had to be like 10th grade, bro.
Okay.
10th grade?
That had to be. Because I remember 9th grade heavily. Nah, I remember a lot of 10th grade too. I'm telling you, it's just certain moments, bro.
But it started disappearing when you get into the high school, like teenage, like 7, 16. Like your memory start blanking out.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, does it continue to the age you are now, like from 16 to now, or is this that period?
No. It's just that period.
You gotta wipe your eye. You crying, fool. You got allergy attack. He said, I'm losing my air. He tearing up.
I'm slow.
But it was just at that point.
Yeah, just about that point. Like
that CTE fucking this shit up. This shit is sad emotions and shit. He ain't in control.
Nah, I'm telling you, it's probably like right there, bro. Like 16 and 17.
Crying.
You good, bro? You really crying, bro. He really crying, bro.
I hella funny. I'm solid. I don't think it brought me a napkin.
You really teared up, bro. Talking about his memory.
Yeah. Damn. Shit making me sad.
Damn.
I'm not sad at all.
See, like he needed that chill, bro.
Right. Yeah,
he needed the chill.
His March gonna be
He about to say something crazy. Nah.
How was your February though?
My February was becoming more. I have to use two. Became resilient. January, to give you context, January I threw goals. So December we started the podcast. January, new year, new goals. We got year-end goals to hit. So I threw all them on my wall, bow. Then I still got this podcast, bow. So I threw all those goals up with plans, and I started working.
Okay.
But what I didn't, this is just like something you do when you set a plan and you work on it. I didn't realize how much it would take.
Okay.
So going through that, the whole January following the plan was extremely taxing. So then in February, I'm kind of like more so adapting and taking away, readjusting, and like figuring out what is a good workflow balance where I could like, you know what I'm saying? A better plan, basically. Making the plan I had in January was a lot. Overwhelming. And I didn't think it was going to be overwhelming until I did the plan. And in February, going through the whole February is me like trimming out parts. Okay, I can't do this no more. Okay. I got to have it like this. So that's why I say becoming resilient because I'm basically adjusting and figuring out what can I do to get there and still be cool mentally, physically. You know what I'm saying? So that's what February is for me. Was just like taking the plan and restructuring it and making it more like reality. Like that shit, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Good, bro. All right, so let me ask you this. You said you got goals to read. Wait, what are your goals?
So mine is with this podcast, 30,000 followers by June.
What you at right now?
We at 100 on 3 platforms.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, I don't know how I want to do the metric. Is it 30,000 supporters and just add up everything? It's like, fuck it. And get the, you know what I'm saying? Or 30,000 subscribers on what?
They said that's cheating.
Nigga, I'm trying to hit it.
We talked about this before.
You said you can't add it
No,
up.
that's cheating. We talked about this before.
Nigga, that shit, as I'm going through it, that seemed insurmountable. So I'm like, shit, the only way I could think of getting there is if I add them all.
You combine it.
Yeah,
And hope that reaches it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But they say,
I mean,
shoot for the stars and we aim above the mark to hit the mark.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
So what else you got?
Okay, so 30,000 followers on the podcast. That's one. Then getting my physique right.
Okay.
So that's 2 teas a day, 1 smoothie, working out 5 times a week. Really trying to hammer in on that. Intelligence. Watching a certain podcast 3 times a week. Like just become way more smarter. We're supposed on the goals. Become way more smarter. Then I have my trading. Get $32,000 in my account. So then I've been doing that a lot.
Why 32?
Because 32 is going to allow me to make $22,000 a month.
Okay.
So that's just a nice amount of money in there. So it's like $1900 per trade.
That went up.
Okay.
Huh?
That went up. It wasn't that high before, was it?
Nah, it wasn't, but it was at 16. So, because I was doubling it. So, how I did it was...
Yeah, it was double.
Yeah, it was at 1,000. So, 1,000, I make $60 per trade.
Okay.
Then you double it. So, $60 going to turn it 120. So, then you double the 2,000 to 4. Then that's like 440. And then you double it again to 8. Now you at 880. So, then I doubled it until I found a good spot. It was 16,000. Because I was like, that's a good spot to take a break. Say, stop grinding, stop putting all your money into it, and just put the foot off the gas and start withdrawing. Just start pulling out from there.
All right.
But I was like, nah, let's hit that 32, nigga.
Yeah, that 32,
20,000 a month.
Don't stop.
Yeah,
bro.
nah,
Don't stop,
dope.
bro.
And you know what? I had a crazy thought too. It's like, cause I was talking to his cousin Gianna, and was like, say. We could push this topic for. I had this topic right here. It wasn't really for today, but I'm gonna push this topic out. This is the topic. How do you handle your finances? You would know more. Like we all got different way of going about it, especially you in a relationship with a kid now.
Oh, yeah.
But this is the context I want to put. We're gonna start here. You making $20,000 a month. How are you splitting that in your checkings and stuff? Like, how are you?
It depends on what my overhead.
Talk about it. Yeah, talk about it.
Overhead
Talk about it.
is, so, like,
Talk about it. So
it depends on
start
bills.
from the top. So I'm making $20,000 a month. So that's like $240,000 annually. So you making that monthly. You getting that $20,000 back monthly. So how would you?
What bills I got though?
You make it. You making
Okay,
20,000.
okay.
You making it.
I mean, shit. I mean, that's easy.
Okay,
good.
20K a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's easy.
All right, let me just. I mean, shit. My mortgage is what? You
Make it,
gotta
just
give me
make it,
numbers
just make
though.
it.
25.
I could just.
Because it's up to you. You make it 20. That's what I'm trying to see how you would split that up. How would you split that up?
2,500.
Bruh, if I got 20 G's of.
Yeah. How would you split that
All
up?
right, say my mortgage is $3,000.
Okay. So now you got 17.
I got 17 now. Okay, I'll just put all that to the mortgage for that month. Okay, my car. Say I got car note. It just say $800 a month.
Okay. So now,
Plus insurance, car plus insurance.
Okay. So that's
So now that's what, 1620.
Okay, all together.
Yeah.
Or 1620 plus $3,000, so that's 36.
Yeah. Okay.
36.
36.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah, 36, 20.
Shit.
So now,
Groceries. Let's just say groceries for the month. Let's just say, shit, 800.
Okay, so
That's
36
high though.
That's
plus
high.
8.
On the high
That's
end.
40. That's 44.
Yeah. Okay.
I think, right? Yeah, that's 44.
Calculate.
Oh,
That's 44. No, I'm good.
44.
I'm good.
Okay.
44.
Okay.
44.
And I still got what? 1550?
Yep.
15,500?
Yep.
Bruh.
Oh my God.
I mean, I
Now,
put 10 in my savings.
10,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
I put 10 in my
Well,
savings and keep
okay.
5 in my check-ins.
Okay.
So I got 5 to play with for the next month until I get paid the next.
That's 20,000.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this: what decided the 10 savings?
I just like putting a lot.
Like, is
I
it
just
a
like putting
percentage base or?
No, I just like putting more away so I won't have to see it. You know what I'm saying? So if I got So say I get you said $20K a month, right?
Yeah.
I'll put a good amount away just to keep that shit stashed. So I'll say like a good amount
to keep it stashed.
Yeah. Just a build off it.
Can you give let's be a little bit more technical for me. I'm more of a technical person. I'm a technical person.
For sure.
You making the 20 and then you cut out already like, what was that? 5 something?
Yeah, 5 bands.
Yeah, 5 bands, somewhere around there.
You kept 5.
And I kept 5 in my check.
Yeah, you got 15.
Put 50% away in the savings.
50% away in the savings.
Oh.
50%, yeah.
Oh, 50% so
away.
That's how you would do it then?
Yeah, that's how I do it. 50%.
Okay.
50% away. And I still got 5% to play with.
And then you said you like that mentality because it's 25%, by the way.
25, yeah. 25%.
You like that mentality because
I got in my check-ins after
5,000 after bills.
5,000 after bills. Oh yeah, no.
I'm saying he has 25% to play with.
Yeah, to play with.
Yeah, he has 50%.
All my bills.
Yeah, he has 50%.
50% in savings.
Yeah. Now, taking that, like, that shit crazy because I really started thinking about, like, like, you know what I mean? Like, how do people, for me, because I never really got, I got checks and shit, but I was, like, more so a break a bank type of nigga. Out there cash it out. It just splurge on that.
Yeah.
After the bills was paid for, at least. Like, that shit was just... What made you start that 50%? Was it the experience you had?
You got to think, when you got that much money to play with, you're going to put away that much.
Yeah,
bro.
you got to. Because if
let's knock down the numbers. Let's knock down the numbers. Say we got 10 bands to play. Not even 10.
But wouldn't his bills decrease too?
No. Keep the bills the same.
Keep the bills
the
same.
Let's be real,
okay.
Like, a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit more realistic. Keep the bills the same. Say you got 7,500 to play with.
Why is that realistic though? I feel like that's a problem.
I'm saying
that's a problem.
Right now.
Hey, why is that your reality? Why is that your reality?
You got 20 bands right now?
Nigga, I'm getting it.
I'm talking about right now.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
You got 75.
I'm getting it.
You got 7,500 right now. Yeah. 7,500. Boom.
Okay, this is fantasy.
7,500. Bro, you pay what? How much for
Hold on. Let's start first. I'll start first because I was joking.
7,500 right now. That's what you start with. 75.
So you make 75 a month.
On a month.
7,500
a month.
Okay.
3,000 on the mortgage. Bow.
You
4,500.
Hold on, but then if you make 75 a month, are you getting a $3,000 mortgage?
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it just depends on how much you get in. You gotta.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Well, let's put less numbers.
Let's say 1,500 mortgage.
Okay, 1,500.
No, $2 grand, 2,500.
You at least spending 25.
It has to be.
You can spend 3 bands on a mortage for sure.
A month.
So what we said in that? What we said in that?
Me personally, if I'm making 7,500, I'm still gonna pay that $3,000 mortgage. Yeah, I got money to play with. That's four or five.
Okay, so you're staying 3,000 too?
Yeah,
and you're staying
500 on a car insurance.
So 5,000 then 5,000.
You want to knock it down to 5,000?
No. I'm saying, are we keeping all the bills the same? If all the bills the same, then that's 5,000.
I'm keeping all. No, take away the.
Well, if you knock it down to 75, then I gotta play around with it different. Okay. So you said 75.
Yeah.
You said three grand
for your house
for the mortgage.
Yeah, your roof.
Okay, and the car and the insurance, how much?
5.
But you also gotta add on PG&E and water. We're gonna be technical to 3,500.
Let's say all bills is 3.
Okay. All bills is 3.
Okay. 3. Okay, yeah.
Besides car note and
car note and insurance 5, right?
Oh, so you'll cap it at 5.
That's 500.
So that's 3,500.
It's about
3,500 gone.
Okay.
And then you got 3,500 to play with.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
You feel me? Oh,
because 35 plus 34.
You got food about 5. You gonna spend like
500 a month for
4,000. So you got 4,000 to play with.
Still got 4,000 to play with. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
It's more than average. I'll tell you what. That's more than average. Simple as that.
Really?
Yes, bro.
That's crazy. Because that's not my reality. That's not my reality. Like that's y'all. That's not my reality. I see.
That's
huge figures.
I'm just putting myself in the shoes.
No. And I get that. No, I get that.
Yeah.
Y'all. Reason why I pointed that out because y'all are saying that is a lot. Like to me, that's like
4 bands after bills, bro.
It's how he grew up. He grew up around entrepreneurs.
No, like I'm seeing huge numbers.
He's always growing up. He's always seeing huge numbers.
Yeah.
It's like,
me personally,
bruh. If I have 4 bands after bills a month, bruh, that's a lot.
But then how we split it up?
Okay, the savings.
Yeah.
I put 2 bands in the savings.
So still 50%.
Yeah,
still 50%. No matter what, are you no matter what? It's 50%.
I wouldn't say no matter what, but
what's that threshold? What's that threshold?
It just depends on my overhead expenses, though. Because sometimes you might not be able to save 50%. You know, sometimes you might gotta.
Now, when you are in that situation, do you descale? But we were saying you put in 50% away, and you say as you increase what you're making, you're not going to really
Not splurging.
Okay.
Not splurging.
Are you the same
He
way?
said he don't spend a lot on himself.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I'm sitting in the house.
Okay.
he low maintenance.
And my fun is hikes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. You gotta save money to have money. Like, just, the rich people, bruh. They cheat. That's how they keep their money.
But the thing
you know what I'm
is,
saying?
listen to this. Let's talk about that right there.
All right.
Remember when this was talking about 20,000 a month? What the fuck am I gonna do with? Now imagine you move from that standpoint, and then you're not even only doing that. You're putting 10. When you was making 10, you was putting 10,000 in your savings, right? You're not really putting it in your savings. You're putting it in investments.
Yeah, you can do that too.
So now you're moving. It gets to a point where you can't even spend this much.
Yeah.
Now imagine you moving like that.
Yeah.
Like you down there, you're ending the month with a budget. Let's say you was like I got 700 to play with. Then it was like I got 6,000 to play with. At the end of the month, you only spent 3 of that 6.
Yeah. Now I feel like the more money you got, the more curious you get to spend it. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, investing. You can put that shit in something else, and it can make money while you sleep. Or, shit. That's a good idea. Yeah, because
No, that's a smart way.
Because
Because you've seen the athletes who have millions to go broke.
Yeah, facts. But what did they do? They blew that.
They
shit.
blew that.
They didn't.
They not because they're not. They wasn't thinking how we thinking.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, I don't have to put 50% away every time. Like,
We're not robots. We're not robots.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, we're
Sometimes
being robotic.
Sometimes I spend a little more.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're not robots. This is just a
Not
guideline.
robots.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, it's a good rubric to
Facts.
follow.
Yeah.
But if we
Right.
were robots, that's
Yeah.
how you would go about it.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah.
Pretty
With
much.
robots, I'm putting damn near all of it away besides the bills, nigga. Because I ain't
Hell
got to eat.
no.
I ain't got to do nothing.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about with mine. I was the complete opposite of y'all.
So what was you doing?
Spending it all.
You was
What? I was this conversation, I said, I talked to Gianna. She has a different mindset than y'all, too. She's even more robotic. Nick, she said 30-70.
No, she's real robotic with it.
split, like eat
30%. She spent 70% put away
Oh, put
after
away
the
30.
bills.
Yeah.
I said, you're crazy.
To each his own, bro.
70% of savings?
Yeah.
You're
She
a
do it,
demon.
too.
But
She
that
do it.
that had
She don't
me
be playing.
thinking, though. That had me thinking, like, oh, hold on. I need to get my figures right.
Yeah.
The fuck this? Because I never had the after bills. It was like, whatever, it's up.
Yeah.
I'm just about to, it's up.
I mean, shit. This your brand.
Yeah, no, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
At the end of, but I didn't like.
But the smarter decision is
I didn't like where that was heading. Like the same thing with
robot.
the drunk. Like she always in my life, when somebody come up, I'm like, hold on, that shit sound right, look right. It make it kind of sense.
Yeah.
Let me try to, as who I am now, try to get to that level.
I feel
So
you.
when she came up with that perspective, I was like, hold on, I may be living wrong. Hold on. Like when I was talking about them figures with the trading and shit, how I'm getting it, like, hold on, I should be having figures. I'm like kind of at least a baseline of what to do with it. Like I had nothing. I was just, I'm telling you, I'm breaking banks. After shit is
I
getting
know.
paid, I'm cashing out.
what I say.
Whatever.
This man's talking about. I'm getting belts.
Yeah.
I'm cashing out. Yeah, I'm cashing out.
It didn't last long, right?
It's coming back.
Yeah.
So it's like a cycle.
Okay.
It's like with the 20,000, you get that every month. It's a cycle.
Yeah.
It's coming
You
back.
get the bag, then you
Go
cash
all
out.
Nah, some
Again.
people is like that too. Like you work hard for that money, so I'm gonna spend it how I want.
But
Ain't
there's
nothing
no
wrong with that.
budgeting.
There's no budgeting.
After the bills, if
That's
you
damn-
caught on a down,
Oh yeah, I mean, as long as everything's
That's what I'm
taken
saying.
care of, if the bills taken
no,
care
we're talking about flat tires. Them type of incidents.
Yeah.
We're
Like
talking
emergency.
about emergency
Emergency,
incidents.
yeah.
There was none of that happening. That's why I was like, oh, hold on. That thought process is kind of y'all put this shit away for the emergencies.
Yeah. And the way I grew up, I always seen downfalls, bro. Like always,
You had to prepare.
always.
Not for me, no. With
personally.
finances, no.
personally.
Finances was always
Financially,
paid.
I've always seen downfalls.
It was never
Always.
like
That's
a.
why it's like, yeah, shaky.
I feel you.
What
bro.
you were saying about to spend it all. And,
Yeah.
Get it right back.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
you know what I'm
And then-
saying?
and
Like,
sometimes
get
just
it right
spend it
back.
all and
Yeah.
don't get it right back. You know what I'm
no,
saying?
that
You
was
could
not
take
Take
that
a long
too,
time
bro.
to get it right back.
Yeah, nah, that didn't happen.
See, okay.
See,
yeah.
that-
It just depends on how you came up.
Yeah,
how you gonna look at it.
What made you like that? Because you heard why he
Yeah.
like that. What made you like that?
I ain't gonna. I think I just always low key been like that. Like I'm low maintenance. You feel me? So I don't really need to splurge like and just spend shit on like stuff that's not necessary. Like if I want something, you know, I could save up to get it or like, but just to throw bread, nah, I can't do that.
Yeah,
bro.
nah, see, that's the difference.
I can't do that.
Y'all said them 50. When I get a budget, I'm breaking that bitch. I'm chucking it. I said I could spend this. This is what I could spend.
you want to change? You want to change that
the
up?
whole what? But I learned because, like I said, I was breaking banks. No thoughts. I knew to have an emergency fund, but them thoughts, like them financial literacy, kind of like stopped. I started becoming like desensitized in a sense, and just like kind of not really going with the flow, but going like I was in a stupid stage of my life, like mentally with money.
Thinking like a rapper.
But you're getting it back every month.
Yeah, no.
If you
that's
get
the way
it,
I'm
if you
thinking.
got it, you got it.
But
Yeah.
that's not.
I always expected them.
I just didn't like. I didn't like where I
But
was.
just
leaving.
imagine if
I
you
ain't like
save some of that though.
You know what I'm saying?
If you
That's what
put
I
some of
fucked
that
with.
to the
That's
side.
what I'm fucking with. Like I didn't have that.
Yeah.
I'm breaking shit. Like you
What
know
are you
what
thinking
I'm
now?
saying?
You have percentages?
Yeah, I got percentage 50-50. 50-50. After bills take care of 50-50.
You live and you learn, bro.
After
Yeah,
bills
yeah.
taken care of.
50-50.
Sometimes you gotta go through that to.
Yeah, I had to, but it wasn't. I would have been still like that. She ain't say what we said, like in that
Yeah.
conversation. Like I literally had no. If she didn't talk like that, I would have no thoughts of this. So you know what I'm saying? Like putting shit away and thinking like that. Like
It's because you always thinking big numbers. That's why. You like 20,000. I got 20,000. 20,000 gonna take care of everything. Yeah.
it did, and that's
That's
a dangerous thought.
Yeah,
not a
that's
dangerous
real.
thought. I was thinking it badly. It's achievable. That's why I said damn numbers ain't that crazy to me because I see it all the time. Like you know what I'm saying? You doing this, you doing that, you doing that. We just hit this in this day. Like one day you just hit.
That shit gonna make you want to spend some bread.
Yeah.
If you seeing them numbers like that.
And it's like you said, though, I'm taking advantage of that full budget. Like he said, I'm probably even gonna spend the whole thing. You give me a budget, you said I can spend this, I'm cashing out every month.
I ain't lying, cause there's been times where I ain't had shit.
Ooh.
You feel me? So it's just like when
Talk
I
about
got it, it just made me like when I was in college, bro. Like I ain't really work. Well, I was working when I was in Arizona playing ball. I was doing Instacart, trying to pay for my
Getting money.
car note every month during the season.
Yeah.
So like I was skipping class to go work. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta talk about that.
Just to be able to have some bread to pay for
have to
my.
skip.
Yeah,
you know,
let's
my
talk
parents
about
was
it.
helping me, but I just hate putting all that on them.
Yeah.
They was paying for my tuition too.
Yeah, that's
on
all
top of
it
my
is.
scholarship. So
Yeah.
it's just like I was skipping class sometimes to go to come fly my girl out to make sure I had some bread for her. Just trying to make ends meet.
We're
you know
gonna
what I'm
talk about that. Let me first address to what I want to talk about to me, so y'all can all take the burden of remembering this. Because you're a father, but you have a daughter. I don't know if it's gonna be the same. Say you had a son. I mean, we don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen. But let's just keep it there. You got a baby. Would you want her in that position on where you're skipping class to get shit paid for?
Hell no.
And
No, of course
not even want her in that position, but like advice, like you should, like you know, like what type of advice you have for that type of lifestyle you was living. You know what I'm saying? But let's not go there first. Let's just hold that in your head. That's the next. That's what I want to talk about next.
Sure.
I wanted to say, I also had nothing when I first left the college. I ran through commuting back and forth from Laney to my house. I ran through my whole budget I had. Like, you know, I'm telling you, there was no smart spending in my head. I knew to put some shit away, but other than that, just swipe, and it always worked out. But I went out there. When I first landed down, football season started, I had zero. But then I was a videographer, so I always had jobs coming in, and then got to a point where it was consistently coming in. But then what really took the ball was that financial aid. I got like $11,000 in a year.
FAFSA, boy.
It turned me up.
You got helpless.
Yeah, it turned me up. I was up after that. And I was like,
Spent it all.
I never needed to. I spent it on my car.
Yeah.
Okay.
I spent
A lot of people be doing that.
Yeah,
bro.
I spent it on my
Be buying
car.
Cars and
I can
shit.
keep that.
Let me not get it twisted though. My parents took great care of me, bro, when I was away in school. They always gave me bread, but I just hated asking for it. So
cool.
I just went and got it on my own sometimes. You know, they always made sure I had bread in my pocket, but I just hated like always asking. So I was just like, let me just go do this so I can have something in my pocket without asking them. But they always took good care of me, bro. I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to skip class sometimes to make some money. It's just I just want some extra cheese.
Okay,
You feel me?
so let's talk about it now. Since we
I-
brought it back to let's talk about the let's have a pinpointed scope of it though. was taking on those extra burdens worth it? Like, as a college student, you think it would have been better? What was your opinion on taking on them extra, like, you know, having to do that for that? Was it worth it? And would you advise that for a college student?
I wouldn't have. I mean, I was cool with it. You feel me? Because I mean, I made it through school. Yeah. You know, so like, I didn't fail none of my classes or nothing. I was making sure I was straight in my classes, but I didn't really think of it that bad. You know, so I was just like, you know what? I'm caught up in my class. You know, we ain't really doing shit in here. Let me just skip it so I can just go make some cheese real fast before practice. You know, so it's like, it really wasn't. It wasn't too drastic.
It's not that bad.
It's
not especially the way college is.
It's not that bad. It's easy.
Depending on what class you skip. Some classes you ain't learn shit anyway. They throwing shit on
exactly.
the computer anyway.
Yeah. Some classes you can skip, but other classes I wouldn't dare.
Professors tell you.
You feel me?
Oh, you ain't really got to be here for this.
They don't be tripping anyway if you don't show up. You know, it just some of them don't. But
most of them. Yeah.
Nah, I didn't have to do that though, but I just cause I like making money, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So I just, you know, if I got an opportunity to make some bread, whether it's a little Instacart order, DoorDash, I was doing that too. DoorDash, you know, that shit add up, man. You know, so just like it just kind of got addicted. And I was doing that, so yeah.
I'm guessing y'all had the same mindset. My mindset was so opposite of y'all, bro. It's like I'm allergic. If I don't need to work, I'm not working. But that don't mean I'm not making. I feel I'm not. Yeah. I don't have to do those what's the best way to say this? Money come on my terms.
Okay.
I'm not saying that that's not your terms on how you're doing it, right? But it's like more so like it's not an external. It's me. It's gravitated because of me, for me, and in my ways.
You're not pressed to do it.
No, it's more so not pressed. It's the like I always got through my videography. So Josh was coming.
Entrepreneurship.
You know what I'm saying?
Easy to come. Yeah.
But if I needed it, like I did the DoorDash shit because I wanted it for the investment of my trading. So I would go out my way, and that's why I'm not trying to say that I'm not gonna do it. But let's say if I don't need it, I like to attract it my way. Yeah. If that make any sense.
I did it I needed it too.
You needed it? It'd be like that.
College?
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and that's perfectly. I would do it when I need. You know what I'm saying? But I like to attract it the best way. That's how I like to attract it. Like in such a like, I wouldn't even take on no extra responsibilities because I'm still trying to get this and funnel it here, funnel it this way, and things of that nature.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, sometimes I mean, some people do need to do it. You know.
That's what I'm not putting like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just depend on your circumstance.
Yeah, basically.
Depend on your circumstance.
Yeah, simple as that.
How was that shit for you? Was it hard?
What, going to college and working
just,
and all that shit?
Yeah, working and all that shit.
He ain't finished.
Yeah, I ain't finished. Yeah, no, but that's not what stopped me. But that's not what stopped me though. That's not what stopped me. It wasn't like the work. Nah. I don't want my kid to do it. Simple as that. When I have a kid, I want everything paid out. Everything. Go have fun.
Of course, you gonna want that.
For sure. But
that shit expensive though. I ain't gonna lie,
bro. Yeah,
bro. My tuition was $40,000 a year.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was a private school, bro. My scholarship was only half. Okay, so I still had to pay $20 out of pocket. Yeah. You know, but
that's about normal out here.
I just don't like being a burden financially for my parents. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, now let me ask you this. No, let me ask you this. Because that's a tough point right there.
That is.
Burden.
Yeah.
Say your parents is making $100,000 to $200,000 a year. Or you still have that same mentality of a burden?
I mean, I was dragging it. Not a burden. But
that's what I'm trying to point out.
It's not a burden. Not a burden. But I just don't like asking.
Simple.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't like
having to ask. That's what I'm pointing out right there. Do you feel like you're fortunate enough to have parents in that situation, right? Do you feel like asking also, like you utilizing them to full potential is a negative thing too?
Nah, I don't think so. It's just,
you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
though?
I get what you're trying to say.
Because I don't think I said it the best way.
Yeah, nah. It's just
you see what I'm trying to say? I don't think I said it.
I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say is you asking is him asking them for money, is it negative? Is it a bad thing? It's not a bad thing.
Nah, because I wasn't even really asking. It's just like they knew what I needed to go to school, so they would give it to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't asking. Like they was like, okay, your tuition is this. We gonna pay for it. We gonna work it out. We gonna figure it out. You know. But it's just I just hated like having to get money from them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know.
I'm the same
way. Yeah, you the same way?
Nah, I can't ask for nothing.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
I can't.
I used to be like that, but I had to grow out of that because there's certain places I want to reach, and me not asking is gonna make me take a long route.
I feel you.
So let me just ask
and
and just overcome that, because it's more like a, not really, like, I don't want to make it that simple, like an ego thing, but to get my goal, let me overcome that feeling of, like, I'm talking about, oh man, you know what I'm saying? To get the goal quicker instead of taking the long route.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. But it feels like
it. do.
And then with the black community puts that down.
Yeah, I feel you.
I used to get roasted. Your parents, you know how they used to treat me, bro? Like, you got handed all this stuff. They used to roast me because of that.
Yeah. I was the same way, bro.
So it's like,
the same way.
It makes you not want to use those resources which are rightfully yours.
Exactly.
They say without confidence, you will have to work for your inheritance.
You hit the spot, bro. You know why? Because I was the same way. Like, my parents used to give me everything when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Like, they had it, so they gave me everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just, you come to school and people like, damn, like, you got some new shoes again? Like, you got this, you got that? And like, I mean, shit. My parents, they take care. I mean, I'm not saying nobody else taking care of it. Like, they got it, so they give it to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
but I ain't like
it
how...
make you feel...
Especially when you're chasing something. Like, you'll do things you ain't have to do. Like, for instance, my dad... Or not say, you have a friend that's up. Instead of asking your friend for some money, you'll go out and rob somebody, risking in a felony.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's
too far.
But they do that. No, they do that. They do because they don't want to ask. They don't want
handout.
They don't want no handout.
Yeah, I feel you. You gotta do it legally though. I ain't.
But that's where we from.
Yeah.
That's where we from.
Yeah.
If you from like the urban scene, that's how they seeing it. That's the people
that's
in
normal.
their ear. Let's hit this lick.
Yeah, that's normal.
Instead of you doing it for a cause though too.
Yeah.
Sometimes things happen. Sometimes you just
Let's hear it. Talk about it. Say it.
You got much to say about it.
No, say about the situation. It may not be you in that situation, but let's put the situation out there. Yeah, put the that makes that.
You got some bills to pay. They know you ain't got nobody to ask. Me personally, I can't ask.
But
my dad
we're not
to pay
saying
my...
we don't have. We have somebody to ask.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's talking about other.
From my standpoint, I ain't never had nobody. If you got somebody to ask, you better ask. Simple as that. I ain't never really had nobody to ask. Like,
you see where the two different viewpoints come? Because he's telling. He's saying to ask, and we don't want to.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't want to. Me personally, I only ask if I'm like real down bad. Like I need it. Yeah, that's the only way. But
me too.
If I don't need it, I'm not asking. Simple as that. But there's been times where I needed it, and I'm like, I know I can't get it from there, so I got to do it this way instead. Simple as that. I feel that's where the people from the town, they gotta do what they gotta do. They can't ask their mom.
But I'm saying when you do have,
when you do have it, you shouldn't have no reason to go be out robbing niggas. Simple
that really happened.
Yeah.
Some people got it, but they still don't, and they do.
Shit. It's like people with the good parents and want to be a gangbanger.
That type shit.
Oh, that's a good, and that all stems from for what because they'll talk like us and want to do the bad stuff and try to get it doing. Trap like
they don't have to.
You don't have to.
Yeah, they don't have to, bro.
Sometimes people have to.
It's like, why y'all trying to be from somewhere you not? Like, you don't have to do this.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to fit into this? I don't know, bro. Like, you don't need to do this, bro. So you come from a good home. You got parents that got bread. They take care of you. Why you trying to act like you from the gutter?
No
bro?
purpose.
No.
They have. What's the best way to say this? It's.
A lot of the time, it's just bad influence.
Yeah, for sure.
But you have to. What's the best way to say this? How am I gonna say this thought? So you say bad influence. I'm saying that you could overcome that by having shit you really want in your life. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's say you really want to be a football player. The bad influence will still be a bad influence, but you always had that decision.
Yeah, of course.
To go to, but because it's a decision because you had the football. Say if they had no football and they had come from that home and it's just a bad decision and it's like, fuck it, why not?
When they do got football, it's just when you got your peers, your homies, when you young minded, it's all pulling. Oh, that's cool. He out there making cheese right now.
Yeah.
But then you could instill that too, like the consequence as a parent.
But that's as a parent.
From a parent standpoint,
from a young minded standpoint,
you better not. If you do that, you better not be crying. If you get locked up, you better not be crying.
Yeah, they probably still gonna cry, or they might not.
I'm only saying in the sense like I'm not gonna tolerate it.
Yeah,
like you knew what you signed up for. I'm about to click.
Yeah.
Yep.
You gotta let them bump their head.
You know what I'm saying? And that when it comes to that though. But what I'm saying is, if they have a purpose and they have something that they want to do, they can have some resistance to that bad influence. Is what I'm trying to point out. Do y'all agree with that or no?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You always gotta have that. I'm telling you, you always gotta have that it's hard when they don't have a good influence. Simple as that.
Yeah.
That's what the parents supposed to be.
Yeah. Some people don't. I mean,
Some people
simple
ain't
as that.
got
Some
it.
people ain't got it, but
Or some people.
But then them ain't the people that
Yeah.
are like how we're coming from the standpoint of the parents take care of everything for them.
yeah.
Like you grew up in a you
Oh, yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you out there doing this.
Yeah.
I know somebody like that.
Oh, there's a lot of people like
Yeah,
that.
there's a lot of. But I know somebody.
There's a lot of people like that.
And what I'm saying is that the reason if they had a purpose that the parents instilled in them through either extracurricular
So,
shit.
is that just bad parenting?
I would say so. For me.
If you got if you taking care of your kid at home, say he good, you know what I'm saying, but he still want to be out in the street.
Now let me say this. All right, because I know where you're gonna lead to. Let's throw a curveball on it. The parents are, let's say I'm in this house. Y'all see how this look, right? But then your parents are never around to make sure you in this house.
Okay.
As a parent,
That's another issue.
is it worth it to keep them in this environment, but they never seeing them? Is that, as a parent standpoint, is that worth it?
Yeah. Well,
Because if you not there, then how you gonna parent your child?
it's the location thing too, though. If they growing up in Sac, it's a higher chance of them getting into some shit than growing up in
Patterson.
I disagree.
what?
I disagree. Point blank.
Are you
I
crazy?
say no. Listen. Having a strong parent in your life that you could feel you could go to and talk about shit as a good influence, even if the shit is there, that's gonna be a reminder for him. You know what I'm saying? Like the influence is still there, but because of the in your life they are, like say they got it, but they're never here. So that same person is partying on drugs. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's different still bad influence even in this type of suburban neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's just a less chance of them getting into some shit.
That's
Simple as
true.
that. You grow up in Oakland, it's the higher chance you're gonna be getting into some shit.
Nah,
Simple
that's
as
true.
that.
That's
Especially
true.
as a black dude.
That's true.
So you don't think there's a high chance out here getting into shit?
Hell
Not
no.
as much as somewhere
Hell no.
else.
Yeah.
I grew up with my parents from there all the time. I was always out the house. You was always out there. Your mom was pretty strict, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ain't no trouble out here, brother.
Yeah, that's right. That's why people from over there come over here.
Uh-huh.
They try to get away from that trouble.
Now, is it worth it though? Back to the original question. Is it worth it?
Yeah,
Come
I
on,
mean, if you
No.
if your parents not-
No.
if your
Your parents never around to provide this house, but they never there for you.
Yeah,
Like in the sense you see them like
it's damn near the same thing.
I think
you
that's
know what I'm saying. It's like you ain't got no guidance either way, so you might lead back to that negative. You feel me?
Yeah.
And you might as well just be out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the house ain't gonna make sure you ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you
that's
might
a
as
good
well-
perspective. Yeah. What you think about it?
I think it's good, bro.
All right, let me ask you, as a parent, what would you rather? Would you rather have them in this house, in this neighborhood, and you're never around, or
So what's never around though? What's
like
never
you
around?
see
Working
him like
every day, 10 hours.
you see him only rarely. You see him. Let me put an actual. Let's get
Yeah,
technical.
Let's be specific. Let's be
Okay.
specific.
24 hours in a day. How many days you seen them?
No, you see him when you. Let's say it like this.
How many hours?
You only see him when they drop you off to school,
That's it in the morning.
and then you see one day Saturday. That's it.
Okay.
That ain't shit. So just like in the mornings and then
Kinda something
Saturday.
like that.
What about at night though? Like
No,
what
no,
you-
don't see you at night.
Dang, you ain't seen your kids. And then what about somewhere else? You
Let's-
with them every day.
You taking them to school. You picking them up.
Yeah.
With them when they
Spending
get
time.
home.
I feel like I'd rather be out. I'd rather be out there though.
Okay.
Like
You're not
in the
living
back-
check
in
to
the
check
back.
though. You're not living check to check either.
Yeah. I'd rather be. I gotta see my kid. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Because like, if you say you got them in a good environment, but you're not around, you don't know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you in a bad environment, you can still police them and parent them
Mm-hmm.
and show them what not to be and what not to be around. You use your environment as an example. You see that?
Ooh.
Just be like, you see what
So
they
as
doing
a
over
guiding
there?
point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your environment don't
Tough.
always have to be a bad thing,
Tough.
bro. You could use it
Yeah.
as an
Tough.
example to steer away from something.
Tough.
That's funny you
You know
say
what I'm
that.
saying? So it's
When we
like,
first moved to Oakland, my dad brought us down to Blade.
see?
Don't be like these. You see these? Boo, boo. Don't be like this. Do, 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 do. When we
He
first
won't
moved
fall.
out there. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now, what would you say? What would you rather?
I want them growing up in this neighborhood.
And never
Right,
and
that's
like that.
and never.
I'll
have
tell
a-
you,
Now, let's understand the why.
as a kid, you have all these hours during school, after school, depending on your situation. Okay, you said the situation, they're going to be home, they're picking you up from school and stuff like that. The hours between school, just growing up I know going to school in Oakland, bro, there's times we skipping class, not getting in trouble for it. All different. I could have been crazy shit. I know if I grew up out there all them years that I went in high school, I'd have been in trouble. Mm-hmm. Even with my strict, you know how my dad is. I'd have been in trouble. Yeah. Simple as that. And he was there.
So you say it don't matter. So you say it don't matter. So you say your influence on the environment matter more than a guiding hand.
Yes.
Okay.
If I would have grew up, I pretty much did grow up in high school in Patterson. I turned out pretty cool. I ain't getting no trouble. I ain't been in jail. Nothing crazy.
No. Let me switch it though. Okay, so as a parent, you would make the conscious decision, not as your parent, as a parent with a kid, you make the conscious decision to put them in this neighborhood, but never be around.
Because that's kind of how my life was, nigga.
Okay. So you would structure
my dad
kids.
was always there. But it was times where I was doing crazy shit. I got suspended out there. I was ditching school plenty of times. Shit, I
you could do that anywhere though.
Yeah, but I didn't do it out here because I was out here and I got home. I had free time to go do whatever I want.
I feel like the influence is still the same.
Yeah, I think it's still the same.
I guess it depends on the person. It depends on the kid.
Depends on the kid.
Not even the kids. Who you friends with?
And the friends.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You will have a better influence of friends out here.
It's a higher chance. It's a higher chance.
The people with a little bit more money over here.
They're gonna be. But they pushing drugs, bro. Like, oh God. Like,
but how many like real ghetto people have you met out here? Like, be real,
especially
like real ghetto. Like, especially growing up in high. We had one dude that was like really doing shit.
We ain't
that
really
we
had
know
that
for
much,
real in our group
that you knew about.
I know a couple people. Like right now, that's still doing shit. But I'm just saying, like growing up, like compared to Oakland, I promise you, this is nothing.
It wasn't like nothing. This ain't shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Nothing.
And you lived in Oakland.
I did.
Yeah,
like you wild.
You want your people growing up around that.
Exactly.
So, that's why there's 14-year-old kids out here switching stuff down and doing all this.
But so you would say you would rather have a good neighborhood, no guiding hand.
That's what he's saying.
Well, I have siblings.
Nigga, come on, bro. God damn.
Those
They by themselves.
Yeah, still no. Yeah, I still would give them their house by themselves. Yeah.
Okay.
You live in this house by yourself.
God damn.
I'm just thinking about my life growing up. I had a similar, what you were saying.
You got one kid, nigga, and you a single father. You put him in this house.
Yeah, go ahead. You got it.
Nigga, I'm taking my kid to the trenches, nigga. We in the trenches with it. I'm in their life, nigga. Okay, bet.
Yeah,
man, they like
it's just to each his
I'm keeping them busy enough where they're only doing bad shit at school. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Cause that
too much time.
I don't care. Well, if that's where they commit them mistakes, I'll let it leave it up. I'll be helpless.
Right.
If the hours of 8 in the morning to 2 p.m. can fuck up my influence on my kid, then what the fuck is my skill level? Yeah. I wake them up, take them there, pick them up. I'm with you way longer. Mm-hmm. Even on a week. If that little 6 to 7 hour gap could take my kid and have him doing crazy shit like that, then all right, bet. Because I knew not to smoke, not to do this, not to do that. Mm-hmm. Through what my dad was saying. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I knew it too.
And you were still doing it?
I mean, too.
Is that what you meant by that?
I'm saying, but a lot of people, they do it younger than I started. But a lot of them, they know. That's as simple as that.
But you gotta think.
Knowing, but like, you can say.
No, go ahead. Knowing what?
Hearing it and then listening to it. Could you say, if they're not listening to what you say, that is a lack of your skill as a parent?
And I said, yeah.
You say, yeah?
Yeah.
And you say it could be?
I say it could be.
Okay. No, yeah, it could be. Simple as that. It could be. Okay.
It just depends on the kid.
No, it does.
Simple
as
that.
No, it does.
The kid and really they friends.
No, facts.
But I ain't gonna lie, like sometimes the good environment, the environments that you think is good could be the worst.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
I'm just talking,
Facts.
Like I'm speaking like colleges, like the private schools.
Yeah.
Some people might think those are good schools, like private schools, top-notch learning, but them be the worst kids. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like doing the worst shit. Mm-hmm. So it's like sometimes you might think a good environment is good, but it's really not.
Yeah. And that's the scock of me. I don't know how to say that word. But basically that's the disconnect. Mm-hmm. He's able to pinpoint what it was like out here because you've been in this neighborhood. But say you grew up in the urban city. You don't want your kids growing up there, so you decide to move them to this suburban town or uppity white town, thinking this is a good neighborhood. It's gonna be great for them.
Yeah.
This shit was absolutely terrible. Worst thing ever for your child. You probably had a better chance of putting them here. Basically, what I'm saying is you doing good things, but you're doing good things intentfully, but not doing good things for them.
It just depends. Some might, there's a chance that what you think is good is a good thing for them in a good environment. It's not.
Yeah.
It's always a chance. It's always a chance.
Low battery.
So, that's definitely a jolly topic.
Yeah. No, you had a topic that we were supposed to talk about before this. It was something growing up with a kid, having a kid.
Man, fuck that topic.
Okay.
That topic was hella far back. You know how deep we just ran into that bitch? We motherfucker ran into a
you
tunnel.
said you wanted to bring it back to it. You said this is for y'all to remember. So we
Oh shit, we talking about that one.
He did.
Oh, we
That's what I'm talking
did.
about.
Oh shit. You remember it? I remember it. That
don't
shit
remember
go.
the whole thing.
That shit
I remember you saying
go.
something about him having a daughter, and you're like, nah, but it's different because when
No, it wasn't that. I think it was when I was talking about. But I think we talked about that.
It was.
I
I
don't
told you,
When I told you I was working while going to school. Or
Oh
something
yeah, we
like
did talk about that.
Yeah, we talked about that.
We did talk about that.
So, yeah.
That was a tough topic. Let's talk about the change you had within you. No. This is the topic. Me and Drace are going to talk about it first. What changed within you when you had a baby? What changes? Let's start. What changes within you when you have your first kid? Drace, what you think changes? We ain't had ours yet. We can see how close we are to the edge or to the head.
I mean, I know a lot has to change.
Like what? Like what?
First off, finances, that's automatically. You got diapers and food and all that. Ain't worried about. You don't talk about that. Emotionally, now you really, really got to step up. You got something to take care of. It ain't just you taking care of. So shoot, I don't know. I guess it's not that much to change for me.
Okay.
I already felt like that with my dogs. Like there's
Okay.
been times where I was down bad, could barely get no food.
Okay.
So
It's
I
the
already
same
see how it
concept.
get. Yeah, it's the same.
So
concept.
you say
You living for them now. You ain't just living for you. Simple as that.
okay. So you're saying your sense of being transcends inner, and it takes in a whole nother human. So it's not just you in this world no more. It's you and this other. Okay.
What you think?
I say, oh my God, hella shit finna change. I'm gonna be happier. No, I'm playing with you. I don't know. I'll be happier. No, I don't know about that one. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I'm going to, what do I think changes within a human when they have an offspring? Shit, that's crazy. Because then I'm thinking about how they had the offspring. Say this, I went to the craziest shit. The woman got R word,
Oh.
and then she had a
Talking
kid.
about.
Does the same changes happen?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The birth still happens.
Then let's say it like this.
But
You're a woman.
It's a different circumstance.
You know what I'm saying? You're a woman.
It's a different-
You're a woman, right? And you got the baby to trap a man.
You went to the extreme.
But
bro.
bro, I think that's what I said. I
Yeah,
went crazy, bro. I went
yeah.
crazy. You had a baby and you trapped the man, and the man didn't get trapped. Cause
So
I
he
seen
just
that
did
happen.
Oh yeah, that happened.
So then they started hating the kid because it didn't work how they wanted. It really wasn't right. They used the kid to try to get them, and it didn't get them.
That happens.
So that's a woman point of view of the worst, right? That's the worst.
Yeah, you can't
Let's go
really-
to
you
the
can't
men's.
really
Let's go to the
think
men
about
point of view. The shooters and cutters. They shoot and cut. They boom. Look at your baby on the way. Nigga, what baby? Click. Gone.
Gone.
What changes in them?
Nothing probably. I can't.
That shit ain't me. So
Yeah, it
No,
ain't
no,
me
I'm just
either.
pointing that out. Like, you know what I'm
Nothing
saying?
much.
Like, oh, this
Nothing.
like, we in a happy circumstance right now. We're in
Yeah.
an absolutely glorious circumstance. I don't know why I went to all the
Yeah,
negative
what was
ones.
that about? Yeah.
What was
that
no,
about?
because
He just started going crazy.
No, listen,
I thought
listen.
I was gonna hear your standpoint.
No,
What
no,
was
no,
your
no, no,
standpoint
no.
on it?
I am all encumbering. I'm taking in everything. When you asked me that, it went beyond just me right there. Because I picked, when I first out loud, happy. And then I was like, hold on, is that really the case? And I started thinking about all those situations and shit.
that could happen.
All right, just think about you living a happy
What you
relationship
think?
and
Yeah,
you
what
have
you
a
think?
baby. How would you feel, Jerome?
If I have a baby and have a relationship, I'm going to feel amazing. I'm going to be like, when the next one? I'm trying to get him
What
pregnant
changes
again.
would happen?
What changes within me? I'd be like, I'd just be happy. That's like my little, that's my little me. I don't care if it's a girl or a boy, that's my little me. So I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be like I'm already kind of like, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I ain't gonna lie. I can't even categorize what's gonna happen because
It's a different type of love too.
it's like I don't know how it's gonna be different, but I don't know how cautious I'm gonna be. So I'm kind of reckless. Yeah. So I don't know how cautious I'm
That's
gonna
be a change for you.
Yeah, so
you gotta
I'm
look
like,
after somebody else. So you gotta make sure you ain't reckless.
That's what I'm saying. It's more so not even it's like more of like I'll say fuck it, just start doing shit.
Mm-hmm.
So like when in regards to the kid, like let's say for instance like this, you look confused. I may not make the best well thought out actions. Like, why did you do that, Jerome? It's a lot of that. I have a lot of those. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, like I have a lot of like, Jerome, what was you thinking when you did this? Like you see me when I cook.
Yeah.
Like Jerome, what are you doing?
Yeah. Jerome don't know how to make a bottle, know how to change a diaper.
Like the shit I'm
I see what
be
you're saying.
like
It's gonna be a learner. You're gonna learn it.
Learning curve.
Big
learning curve.
It's gonna be, and I'm gonna be very excited, and I'm gonna be ready to have the next one. So from a loving relationship, I won't be in that. I'm gonna keep it 100. It's not gonna be normal. Like,
This conversation is
shit,
always funny.
Yeah, the shit like the way kind of relationship with me is very out of norm. Like I can't see myself just with one woman at this moment. Like I want my kids gonna be in a single race household.
You want them to be like that?
Crazy.
No, I want them to be perfectly. I want them just with me.
He's just not ready.
Fuck
or
them
you
all.
just don't.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's crazy.
He on a
You
different
can
time.
just be with me. Yeah, you can just be with
That's
me.
what I was saying. Like he was talking about.
Now imagine I had a kid. Imagine if I get a girl pregnant now.
You just want a baby mama.
Imagine if I get a girl pregnant now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray for that.
That'd be a great experience.
I know you'd be a good dad for sure.
Yeah, no, I know I would too. But I know I want more than one baby mama. That's why.
You want.
Yeah.
Yes, he wants. He
Why
wants
that?
more.
Because
What made you?
I want to see. Like I'm a scientist.
Okay.
I want to see what I create with these different ethnicities. Like, I don't want to do more than one for one race. Like, I'm not lying, man. Like I want
Ain't it something wrong with him?
Yeah. I'm serious.
Ain't there something wrong with him, bro?
This nigga trying to make a rainbow.
I told you.
Nah, literally, bro. Like that's just how I think. That's just how I want it to be. That's just a infatuation I had, and it caught me at the point now where I'm steadfast.
All right, real quick, we're gonna ask you the same question, but do you feel like when he has his first child, is that feeling gonna change?
This mindset I have right now.
This
Yeah.
mindset he
I
has.
feel like it will.
Okay.
You think
For
so?
sure.
Okay.
I feel like it will.
Yeah.
Just cause like, one, you gonna have to stop being reckless,
Okay.
and two,
Facts.
I think you gonna have to put so much into them.
Facts.
I feel like you might want to be with the woman you have a baby with.
Facts.
You not gonna want to be like, oh, fuck her.
No,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? Because you gonna need help.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And especially on your first one,
Okay.
you gonna need help learning. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So
A
y'all
lot.
can learn together.
I would lean if I didn't have her though, like a contingency. When you're saying like I'm gonna need help, I'll lean on my sisters.
Okay, yeah. That's
See if they
you got family support, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Michael. I mean, yeah, okay.
But
It's
I
hard.
hate
It's
how
hard
this-
when you got a woman. A woman ain't gonna let you just here, take the baby.
Yeah.
No,
they
that's
not.
as
They
simple
won't-
as
they
that.
won't- they won't fight.
That's
But
what
I
I'm
hope
saying.
I'm savvy enough, adroit enough, to silky enough in my words to.
This nigga P.
Nah, listen, I'm a leader. I don't like that word. I'm a leader. I'm a leader. They have complete. They got faith in the cause. They got faith in the
forgot about
cause. You
that.
know what I'm saying?
forgot
They got
about
faith in the
that.
cause. They believe in
He
me.
said, "I'm a leader."
You know
I
what
don't
I'm
like
saying?
that
They
word. I'm a
believe
leader.
in me.
That's crazy.
I'm a leader. I ain't that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do they do? What do we do now? We give our money to the government because we believe they had the power to lead. I need it.
I think the reason
I
why I
need
only
it.
give it to him because.
But that's why you're supposed to.
That's why you're supposed to. Yeah.
That's the
I
whole.
only give it to him because I have to.
Yeah, you know,
They
because
might feel
they
the same
lost that.
way, yeah.
They lost that.
Yeah.
They gonna feel the same way.
I
Bitch, you
want-
gotta give him
I
money.
want to hear the changes.
The changes for me,
Yeah.
my time and patience.
Hold on, yeah.
My time and patience. Because you know, when you don't have a child, you got all the time in the world. You know
When
what
you
I'm saying?
have a
when you
child.
don't.
Okay.
Like, you don't have a child.
Okay.
You could go here, you could go there. You can do
drop
this, you can do that, go to
Okay.
school, not go to school, work whenever you want, but when you got a
The
child.
freedom. Is it the freedom
It's
or
the freedom?
Okay, the freedom. Okay.
For sure. The freedom. And when you have a child, you got to create a schedule. You got to find somebody to watch if you want to do something.
Yep.
You might not, can't go kick it all the time like
Yep.
you once did.
Yep.
And it's just like that. Like
so
you you got to take care of that child. So you're not gonna have the freedom you once had.
I'm trying to make it more concise. Would you consider this the essence of what you're saying? You had to basically create a time chart for you. You damn near had to make a schedule outside of work.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, not like write the shit down,
I know, but
just
like,
like routine, a routine.
Yeah.
A routine. Yeah, for sure, a routine.
Okay.
A routine that, I mean, this is something you gotta learn.
Hey, so he basically said that wake up like it's Phineas and Ferb is out. It's over with. Every new day I do it's out.
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, just make a routine, and I feel like that's good because if you make a routine, then you get them on the routine, and that's structure. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to have no wild household with your kids. You know what I'm saying? So having a routine, they follow that routine, it's structured, and everything flows.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
tough.
like, and in patience, I think that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, that's all about that.
I was a patient person before, so I think that
Yes.
shit really helped me. But really, because there's gonna be some long nights, some long days, some sleepless nights, like, and you gonna be you could be frustrated.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just you really gotta have patience.
Yes.
Because you really could get frustrated, bro.
Yes.
Especially having your first one and learning it on your own, or not on your own, but just learning it in general.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah, because y'all both learning it.
Yeah, we both learning
learning
it. So there's gonna be some things you don't know how to do. You know what I'm saying? And then you need the patience to learn it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna take more than one time to get some shit down.
Before you say something, let me say this. Hearing his 2 changes, Duracia, do you think you would experience those same changes?
I grew up around babies. I changed a lot of diapers. I know how to change all that stuff.
So you used to handling.
I'm used to all of it. Staying up late, like the baby. She's not the baby no more, but she was crazy. Up when I say up to 4 or 5 a.m. in that same household as me. Like
now, was that like an everyday thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, cause she's like running around the house.
Okay.
And she just. Like, screaming.
Yeah.
All that. Yeah.
Okay.
I dealt
So he
with
used to it already.
I'm pretty used to it. I know how to like. When I have a baby, I know what to do. Simple as that.
So yeah.
But
I'm used to it.
I could be more patient, 100%. Yeah. I'm a real patient dude. Actually, no, I don't think so.
One thing I learned is really I put the dogs up, but the trippy part ain't really. This is what I'm coming to learn, and I experienced this with my grandma. It's a better word for patient. It's a restraint.
Elaborate.
With the front, because with my grandma, right? You gotta. You don't want to do nothing, right? So it's time for you to go to sleep. First, this is how I experience it. It's time for me to go to sleep. She come downstairs, rummaging in the shit. I can't sleep yet. So now I get up. I'm already tired. Get up and having to restrain that feeling of, and like, God damn, like, what's going on? And then controlling it and turning it into like a understanding, like a, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is how it is. You know what I'm saying? This is just who she is right now. This is the baby. They're going to cry at these times and not allowing yourself to get angry, to get frustrated because you have that understanding.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't have that, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying. But that's a good, that's what you need.
Yeah, and that's what I've learned. Because I don't want to change into this too fast. This was another thing I wanted to talk about. But I've learned there's when we're talking about babies, right? But if they're not your baby, or if they're not your family member, really not your family member, but a dependent, do you still have to display that same amount of patience in life?
What's the relationship to you, though?
Just people.
Depends on what
Strangers.
they do to me. Depends on what they do to me.
You don't owe them nothing.
Okay, so you can flash out on them.
I mean, I'm not saying all that.
That's what you made it sound like.
I'm not saying all that, but like you don't have to have that same level of patience, because it's like you're not caring for them, you're not providing for them, so it's like.
So, but when I think of patience is, you say you don't have that same level. So what that means to me is somebody get on your nerves, you can lash out. Is that what you're saying?
Depending on how far they go.
Yeah,
depending on how far they go.
On the situation.
Depending on the situation.
Because go ahead.
If somebody keep poking you, you ain't gonna just keep letting them poke you, especially a random person. Now, if a baby keep crying, and that's what say poking you, you gotta let the baby keep poking you because that's your baby. You just look at it waiting. But if a human keep poking, like, oh, maybe calling you out your name, he's a beep 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 beep. Oh yeah, I mean, I don't say don't go socking on people, but I'm socking on them, bro. Simple as that.
What I want to transcend that personally. Transcend the
patience.
not really the patience, but the allowing another person to dictate how I feel. Let's say I come into this house with a sense of peace. Say me and the ratio is fucking with you, and that peace you had is getting distorted and coming down to our level. In the fucking way. So now you lost that peace and you turn into, I'll say, red, like ain't like just mad, like just picture it like a place you don't want to be.
Yeah.
You lost that peace because you allowed somebody to come in here and influence you basically like that. Where I want to get to the point. This is all, I ain't got there yet, right? I want to get to the point where I could understand what you're doing. Take a step back in my mentally, whatever, and like appreciate, not really appreciate, but like just like how I had to understand with my grandma, like this is just what it is, like, you know, like
just come to terms with
come
it,
to
like,
terms,
yeah,
and then either make a decision that is smart. So now if I do fight you, I'm fighting you from a peace.
Yeah,
I'm not going like it's not out of a rational sense.
That's why I said it depends on the situation. Cause me personally, it's
That's where I want to be though. This is all me. That's where I want to be for myself. Yeah.
Personally.
me personally, it's like a 0.001% chance I fight somebody for real. Like if I'm not drunk, like for real. But like, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of. I ain't gonna say I'm what you want to be, but I'm just like that. I'm similar the same way. It's hard for me to get mad. It's real hard for me.
It take a lot for you to
It
get.
takes a lot for me
I'm
to
the same
get
way,
irritated.
bro. It take a lot for you to irritate me.
A lot. When I say a lot,
Yeah.
like, you have to say some shit.
Yeah, or just repetitively like.
And
doing
when
some
you
shit.
get there though, can you control that?
That's the thing. When I get, I feel like until it gets to a certain point.
And
I
then,
haven't got there.
Yeah, I never got there to where I couldn't.
and that's a real thing. And like,
Right,
cause that's
couldn't.
not for me, that's not really a place I even need to be at. Like there's no like I understand it. Oh, okay, this is happening because of that, and I want to have that restraint over myself. Like it may take a long time for you to get there, but when I'm there,
Yeah,
under real back and like. What you
So
gotta
one
say?
thing I always, first thing I think, if somebody say anything, somebody do something wrong that kind of do something that kind of want to piss you off, road rage, for instance. First thing I think, oh, maybe they're having a bad day. Simple as that. That's how I take it. Maybe they're having a bad day. Simple as that. Because sometimes you have, me personally, you're weird. You probably don't have them. I have bad days where I'm a little bit more grumpy than I usually am. Like, oh, this nigga pissed me off. Or some people have. Everybody human. They gonna have them days. Simple as that. I just give everybody
So
that.
you very understanding.
Yeah. Oh, they must be having a bad day.
Would you say that's the same reason why you take so long for you to get enraged?
Yeah, I could think like that too, because sometimes I don't know. I just don't.
chill.
Yeah, I think I'm just too chill, like to be really wanting to like fight somebody, you know, or like beef with somebody, or really let somebody bother me. You know, even if somebody do bother me, like I feel like I just don't ever take it. I ain't never had to take it to that level. You
That's
know,
facts.
because I'll remove myself in a situation before I would.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
take it there.
that's what the overstanding is, or the like not letting somebody. Because the reason why I said this is because it stemmed from the fact my dad. Right, this is last Sunday. I dedicated out the first Sunday, like as I said, I'm adjusting to the schedule and figuring out how to make it work. So I dedicate the Sundays to full editing days. So I'm sitting at the computer, editing all day. Then my dad walked in. He said, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm kind of irritated because I'm editing, right? So this is nothing on him, right? I'm like, but I'm working. What you think?
Yeah,
I'm working.
Yeah.
I seen him come from a sense of peace, stoop to my level, and was like, I'm gonna throw this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Joke, like not really jokingly, but like he allowed my energy to
Rub off on
corrupt
him.
instead of like, okay, I see you. Like, you know, instead of keeping his peace.
I feel you, yeah.
And that's where I'm kind of coming from with that.
Yeah, I get you. Just like being able to hold it in, or just like not lash.
Yeah,
Not letting it affect you.
not letting it.
Not let it affect you.
Yep,
Not
simple as that.
like understanding, like, oh, like I shouldn't even react, like, because
Yeah,
I'm losing my peak and getting to his level, like that frequency.
Yeah.
That's not a good frequency.
You
in my
want to
opinion.
learn to not let nobody energy rub off onto yours. Simple as that. Unless it's
You
good
let-
energy.
yeah,
Unless it's good
you
energy.
choose what energy.
Choose what energy.
Not let
you
nobody
say.
get you out your body, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause that's where it all stemmed from. Is that when I was like, oh, because I was just joking around. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was just being trolling.
Yeah.
But I seen how his peace was just like
Just
instantly
switch.
corrupted.
Yeah.
And he just came to my level. Like, if I stood up and wanted to fight you, we would have got in a fight.
Yeah.
It's not like, hold on, what's going on here?
Yeah.
I feel
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, all I did was just say, hey.
I feel you. Yeah.
And I see that in people, and I was just like, wow, that's crazy. We gotta talk about that shit.
Not let nobody energy rub off on you in a bad way.
Okay, so
Negative
that's,
energy.
That's what you
rub
will
off
consider
on
it.
you, yeah.
Never let anybody's negative energy rub off on you.
Yep.
That's tough, though. I don't think a lot of people have that.
That's patience.
Traits.
Yeah. A lot of people don't have that.
Just patience.
You could. I feel like you could. I don't know.
I
I don't know how you build it, but
You build it by being in them situations and realizing this is how I built it with my grandma. She was fiddling in the fridge at times I was supposed to go to sleep. I'm like, I can't be mad at her because what am I going to be mad at?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't scold her. She's going to keep doing it. So it was like, I'm forced to either accept it or just to be mad at myself and just drink the poison.
yeah.
So then when she boo-boo on herself and I gotta I'm in a poker game and she just boo-booed on herself, it's just like it was the sense of like, what am I gonna do with this? How is this energy gonna it help me? It's not.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Yeah.
Nah.
So it was let me just laugh it out. Come on, bro. Let's get this done. Let's go. After getting in that position and keep getting in that position and reflecting on that position you was in is what will help you develop that. I don't know, but like you said, that's a different type of understanding.
That's why I don't like being mad, because like being mad not gonna fix the situation.
It's not gonna fix nothing.
It's not gonna fix shit.
No situation.
Being mad or irritated, it's not gonna fix nothing.
One
bro.
thing I can say though, because I'm gonna give you two examples. Irritated, like my dad, bro. I hate this so my life. I hate this. He scheduled these rental pickups on Monday, and I trade, so I'm up 1 a.m. to 7. I'm tired as shit. Then I had to stay up till 9 a.m, drive to Modesto, and drive back. Mind you, if I don't go to sleep at 7, my day is the rest of my day is fucked. If I go to sleep at 10 a.m, imagine what time you're waking up. Like, it's already 5 p.m, 6 p.m. That's over with. If I go to sleep at 7 in the morning, I wake up at 12, I still got daylight. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, when he did that to me, I started smacking my lips. Like, pouting. Thinking that's going to change some shit.
It's not.
It ain't going to change nothing.
Still went to go do it.
You still did it.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna change.
One thing I do see, though, that I didn't do enough during football, I didn't do enough, really my football career, lashing out.
You say you didn't do enough?
I didn't do enough. Because I seen when you lash out, people take you serious.
Yeah, I feel like that's a different field where you could. You could.
No. More so in the sense of like, let's not say it from that emotion. Let's say dudes is messing with you until you like step on some toes. Is when they gonna be like, oh, so he really mean
Can't mess
that.
with
Yeah, you gotta do that.
You know,
when
because
it come,
like for instance with my dad, he threw a fit because nobody celebrated his birthday this year. Now we like made it real serious. Okay, let's now imagine if he didn't throw that, we'll just be like, just gonna keep it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm pointing out. Like you gotta lash out to show like sometimes when you serious.
Yeah. And now y'all know next year y'all better.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, do you think you always have to lash out, or you could just have a simple conversation?
They simple conversation not enough. If they already doing that, a simple conversation, you gotta like kind of like if you do have a simple conversation
first,
Yeah.
and if they don't change, make a change, then that's when you kind of hey, you feel me? What's
simple
like,
conversation
I
first.
say they both work.
So you gonna order off the bat, just
skip straight to it.
Skip the combo.
It's both ways because I seen it in football. I seen the player that wasn't getting no playing time. Then that nigga throw a tantrum, dragging bags, kicking his feet. Now the coaches is paying extra attention.
That shit. It depends on the level, because that shit don't happen. That shit don't happen like that in college.
Really happened in my college.
For real?
My special, they gave him more chances.
Hell no.
Was he good?
That's a weak
He
ass.
was- he had
That's weak ass
potential.
coaching. If I'm the coach, I'm telling him get off my field. Throwing weak ass
that
tantrums
shit.
like that. Simple as that.
I ain't never
That's a
seen
real
it.
coach.
You want to throw a fit, they gonna hate your ass.
That's what I'm saying.
He threw a fit, and it worked.
Hey.
I said,
Shit.
what?
Good for him.
What?
Right? Yeah,
but
good.
I see because there's
Slap
something.
up.
I was the player that never spoke to the coach enough when I felt like I wasn't getting what I needed.
Okay, I feel that.
So
I'll be there.
when I seen that, like, oh, what
Hey, let me try it.
like not really a let me try, but let me be up front. Like then I'm pressing the coaches now. I may not throw a tantrum. I'm pressing like what can I do?
Yeah,
like I'm doing like when am I gonna get a shot?
Yeah.
I may not throw a tantrum, but I did the pressing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I feel you.
You have the civil conversation.
I had the simple conversation with a stern voice. Like, I'm serious. This ain't just like, when you said simple conversation, I'm just like, you said, Ted, we talking now? Like, come on, like.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking.
You ain't celebrating my birthday.
Nah,
like,
it was more like, yeah, I got you.
We're like, why you ain't celebrating my birthday?
It's just how you deliver the message.
Yeah, simple.
How you deliver the message, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So,
Nah, that's definitely facts.
mm-hmm.
How do y'all deliver that message? Now, are y'all into that? Like, can y'all get y'all be basically assertive? Are y'all assertive?
Yeah, I could be.
Okay.
I feel like if I need to be, I could be. I ain't never really in my life had to be.
Okay.
You know, but I feel like if I needed to be, then I could.
Okay.
I could press some
So there's
shit
no
on.
hesitation.
Nah.
Okay. For me, it was.
Okay.
Like, it was like I had to like. Remember, I was telling Derecho earlier. We come from a place where we don't lash out. So when my grandma died, I experienced a lot of lashing out.
That shit change it.
Yeah. So if I was telling him, I was like, from our standpoint, I still wasn't lashing out uncontrollably, but I was seeing opportunities where I could. Instead, when she didn't pass, I was just like, kind of like, it was just like, I wouldn't even see the opportunity. I'd just be going through life and like, oh, damn, like, oh, whatever. And I was saying, the people who be raging and hella angry, they don't just see the opportunity, they just do it.
They automatically.
They automatically, when it's like a...
Any situation.
And that's,
you know what I'm saying?
That patience that they don't got.
Or the control over that aspect of their life.
Discipline, yep.
Yep. And I point that out because... I don't know why I point that out, man. I ain't even know why. I visualized those moments where I could say this, I should say that. But because of my hesitation and who I was, it was shackling me. Like, I would be like, in my head, say it, but then do nothing. You know what I'm saying? That was me personally. I had to break out of that.
Yeah.
I had to break out of it. I broke out of it, thankfully.
Yeah, I feel you.
But that's where, and like, you didn't have that. You say, no, you gonna go right up to him. You ain't just saying it in your head, like, I'm going
I
right
never
up.
had a moment where I had to lash out like that. For real.
I felt that.
Like, let's say like
yeah,
this.
it is. Yeah, it is.
You get $20 an hour, but you feel like you deserve more. And step into your boss. Do you have any problem doing that?
Nah.
I could do that.
Nah.
Okay.
do that.
Because some people can't do that.
Yeah, I could do that.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure. Oh, why he get paid 23? He just got in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I did that. Yeah, even in college, but I feel like I needed to play more. You know, after the game, be like, why y'all ain't use me how, you know? Well, I felt like I needed to be used, and that was a conversation right there. You know what I'm saying? So like, I could address something if I need to. You know.
For sure.
I feel like, damn, bro, I ain't gonna lie. This conversation wasn't very practical. What is some practical shit you could give on people who's struggling with that? Like, for instance, me. Like,
man up.
no, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I
Like,
feel
what's some
like-
advice you can
no,
give
no,
somebody
yeah, like,
that don't know how to step up?
What's the practicality?
Oh, I basically say, what's that saying? It's like, closed mouths don't get fed.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, like, if you want something and if you got to address somebody to get something that you want, you're going to have to talk.
Yes.
If not, you just better be able to deal with not getting what you want.
Yeah.
If you want it that bad, you're going to do what you need to do to, you know.
And you will get over that.
Yep.
Yeah,
You're
it's
going to
kinda
get over
like
that
what
shit.
we was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
When you need it, you gotta ask.
Yeah,
Especially when you got somebody that
That got it.
that you can ask. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You exercise that. And that is 100% true. You will. So what happened to me was I kept getting put in that situation. I kept declining. But the goal meant so much to me that I had to kind of take control. Like, I couldn't, like, basically you built a tolerance where it's like, basically when we see a bad bitch, right? We had a period where it was like, damn, she was bad. I ain't say shit to her. Fuck. You get enough of those, but you want bad bitches in your life, you're not going to keep doing that. If the goal really mean that much to you. So I like the second one, the third one, but I have to do it now. I have to. And then it comes up again, and you do it. Like the level ups, basically, how we rephrase it.
The opportunities that you could get. You know,
Like,
sometimes
no
you got to speak up for that shit.
Yeah, no, facts. And basically what I'm saying right there is get a goal. And having a goal that you're really passionate about is going to force you to level up and do it. You're not going to keep letting that opportunity slip. It's going to slip maybe the first 2, 3, 4. Then you may do it. It may be meek. It may be like anxiety filled. And like you may be stuttering your words, but you did it. And then you keep improving on that. That's what I'm saying. Like you have to have a goal.
I see what you're saying. You just keep doing it to gain the confidence
Yeah.
to do it even more.
Yeah, until you could do it naturally. because you're gonna need to do that.
It's gonna become a natural feeling.
Yeah, it's gonna be a natural thing.
You're gonna get over that.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
Well, we talked about a lot in this podcast. I ain't even gonna lie to you. We could recap it. Who want to do the recap? You think they got the best memory? Could recap what we talked about?
Not me. Go ahead.
First, we talked about just drinking and how that affected us, if we needed it or not.
Okay.
Then we talked about January and February, how the month's been.
Yep.
Then we talked about, I think it was just like asking for help if you needed it.
Ooh, the raising your child.
Yeah, raising your child. Yeah, the environment.
Yep. Or did we talk about the college? Before
the college,
and then we went into asking the parents.
Asking the parents, and then it was raising the child environment.
But we threw the financing before that.
The
finance.
That did come up.
Forgot about that.
The finance, and then we went to the kid.
Then we went to the kid. Yeah. And then we went to just like
the emotion, overcoming the emotion, like or really for you having a kid. What changes when you have a kid?
Yeah. And
then we talked about right there the changes. Not losing your inner peace.
Not letting anybody get you out of your character.
Yep.
Not letting people's emotions affect yours. Yep.
And then we talked about the assertiveness.
Yep.
That was a good job.
Yep.
That was you got all of them.
Yeah,
That's all 9 of them.
Yeah.
That was a good job. That was a recap. So we talked about a lot of points in this episode.
Real quick. All right. I don't really ask like questions about people that have kids because, like I said, I grew up around kids. How old is your daughter?
She about to be 7 months.
7 months.
Newborn.
What emotionally changed though? Because you said
it made me soft. I ain't gonna lie.
Ooh.
It made me soft, bruh. I'm not gonna lie. It's just like being a girl dad. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not gonna be all tough with my girl. So it's like it brings out like
a different side,
a softer side in a man.
Yeah.
Not like in a bad way at all.
Yeah.
No.
It just bring out a softer side in a man. And
that's baby girl.
That's my baby girl. So that's what it did for me. You know, like it made me soft, like, baby. You know, like all that baby talk. You know, so it brought it out for me.
Nah, I hope
that's the biggest thing.
I hope I could be the same soft, but also not spoiled too much. Have a balance between that.
Yeah, you gotta have a balance for sure. For sure, have a balance.
Because some don't. They give everything they want.
Yeah, you can't do that. They gonna walk all over your ass. Yeah, but nah, that's the biggest thing for me. What it did, but we gonna get to that time where I'm gonna need to balance it out with assertiveness.
It's gonna have to be a time.
Yeah, for sure. But we gonna establish
it. Ain't that point for it. You got a couple years.
Yeah, I still got some
3
time.
years, at least 4, 5 maybe.
I say that was it though. That's the biggest thing. It made me soft, bro.
That's tough.
Sure.
So does that make it harder to discipline?
It could.
Not right now. Obviously,
not right
months.
now. Yeah. But I mean, it just depends on how you think. Cause I ain't gonna have no badass kid that's just disobeying their parents.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna put that shit down when it needs to be put down.
Okay.
You know, but I'm always gonna have that soft side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I could be able to do both.
Okay, so you're gonna find a balance.
Yeah, find a balance.
Okay.
For sure. For sure.
Okay. Do you got anything else you wanted to ask, Rachel?
No.
How'd you like the podcast?
That shit was cool.
You fucked with it?
Yeah, I fucked with it.
How'd the lights affect you?
Nah, I got used to it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. That shit cool though.
Okay.
Y'all got a good little podcast going.
Okay.
A little platform
Yeah,
and shit.
no,
I'm gonna keep supporting that shit for sure.
No, we appreciate it. Did it feel like did it feel forced?
Nah, it felt like a real conversation.
Okay, it felt natural and shit.
It felt natural.
Okay. Did you get everything you wanted to say off, or is there something more you wanted
I'm
to
straight, bro.
Okay.
I'm straight for sure. Yeah, y'all doing good, bro. Y'all doing good for real.
Okay.
That shit was natural. It don't feel forced at all. Even with the big ass lights and shit.
Yeah, it starts
to feel, cause y'all genuine people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when y'all cut the camera on, y'all didn't change. You know what I'm saying? So like, y'all stayed the same, and y'all stayed y'all character.
Yeah, that's true.
It'd be different if y'all cut the camera on and y'all acted different.
Yeah.
Then I'd be like,
how's it going?
yeah, it's not Rome, it's not the ratio. You know? But y'all stayed the same with the camera on.
That does make
just like y'all
sense.
did with the camera off. So that shit, that's good.
Okay, I didn't even think of it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's because the reason why I started this podcast is because me and him it'll be times we get on phone call like daily, damn near 3-hour conversations, 2-hour conversations, just daily. He was like, we might as well just throw it on the podcast, and that's literally what we've been doing. Chat,
monetize that motherfucker.
Yeah. Might as well make some bread out of it.
Adding people in.
Adding people in for different perspectives and shit. Yeah. That shit gonna always.
Because as you see, there's definitely different perspectives in the pair. He said they good neighborhood, but I'm gone.
Yeah.
We there in the trenches with our kids fighting wars.
But y'all good with it though, bro. And I think y'all having different people on is really gonna help bring a different perspective to y'all episodes, bro.
I don't think we did a solo in weeks now.
Yeah, it's been 10
Yeah,
weeks.
y'all always had guests.
It's been 10 weeks exactly. Oh, 13.
How many did we do? We did
Three solos.
Three solos.
2 to 3.
Two solos, because Shaq was on the third.
Yep. 2 solos. So it's 11 weeks.
It's smooth. So what, is there anything y'all trying to progress with it?
Damn, I don't know. 30,000 followers.
Yeah,
No, I mean like as far as the content, like y'all wanna
I don't know.
do like a vlog podcast, like where y'all out somewhere and y'all talking like a mukbang or like what, y'all want to do something different or nah?
So we tried.
Y'all haven't thought about
vlog,
it?
Hell no.
But the people out here suck. They ain't got no energy out here.
It gets like the work, right? Like I said, January.
Yeah.
So now I'm still getting the busy. I'm still trying to figure out
Adjusting.
the balance between busy work
Yeah.
and being innovative.
Okay.
So like you get so much to the point where you working, you can't even look up. It's like, God damn, what did I miss?
Yeah, I feel you.
So I'm trying to get that. That's why I said I gotta take some shit off. Because I gotta still be creative. So I'm still figuring that out.
Y'all
So
doing good, bro.
yeah. So it's only 2 months.
Just have fun with it, bro.
No.
That's all I need to do. Just have fun with it. Don't look at it like, damn, we gotta do this or like.
Yeah.
Y'all seem like y'all having fun with
Yeah.
it. So just keep doing that, bro. Make sure it's genuine. Y'all gonna be straight. I mean, y'all already doing it. So
Yeah. No,
that's
facts.
good, bro.
Yeah, no, facts. Darcy, you want to do the ending? The like and subscribe?
Like and subscribe, niggas. No, I was just playing. No, but this was episode 13. You feel me? Good episode. We had with Kendrick, man. Good conversation. Seemed like a long one.
That shit
Little
went by
bit.
fast.
A little bit. It went by quick, yeah. But
I looked at the only reason why I knew it was long is I looked at it, said 8 o'clock. It said 8:11.
yeah.
That's the only I said 8:11. I said, oh my God. We started at 6.
That
So
was happening when the conversation good.
Yeah.
And that shit real, but
Yeah.
appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Yeah.
Y'all go support my dogs, Duratio and Jerome, on their podcast journey. You feel me? They some good dudes, man. Genuine dudes. You know what I mean?
Sponsored by Zenny.
Sponsored by Zenny. Out the
Life
line,
Unscrpted.
man.
Yeah, so
Like, subscribe, comment, all that other good stuff.
All that shit.
I don't know what else.
we'll catch y'all later, bro. We'll just end it. It take too long. Peace.